All right. All right. So last time we left off, you guys were making your way through the wandering forest on your way to Sunas, the capital of Erosia, to follow up on rumors and of orcs and goblins and giants and ogres, and so basically coming together to unite against the kingdom of Erosia and to um, most in causing havoc and along with the Wicked Coven causing issues in the south and all over as well. All working seemingly working together underneath the rule of the Empress in her return, and the Forgotten. As you guys made your way through Nithma and into the Wandering Forest, though, you guys quickly learned firsthand about the disease and the plague that seems to be affecting the woods, the creatures, and the watchers from before. After I run in with some bugbears and orcs that kind of jumped you, the commotion and noise seemed to draw the attention of not one but three of the watchers that you had seen previously. Kind of alluding to the fact that they don't only travel in singles; they are, alone. They can move as a group as well. Um, you guys fought pretty ruthlessly, and it was a pretty intense battle. But with some quick thinking and some good strategery, you guys were able to dispatch most of the enemies and uh, kind of separate and split them up, and reduce their numbers into a point where you guys could evade and hopefully disappear off their radar. Um, Making it back to the wagon after it was safe, Sainer and Dario, you guys agreed that the best option was because of the danger of the wood, was to make it to Phallus as quickly as you could. Learn more information about Newa and possibly where her whereabouts is, or what possibly they are doing to her. Besides of the general direction up in the northeast somewhere, is where they, legend and myth has said that she has been seen from time to time by some of the rangers from Nithma. Um, as you guys made your way further north, um, the the natural smells of the forest kind of shifted to something more supernatural, or that of something like decay, um, more than what you would normally expect. And as the smell of rot and death kind of became more pungent, it was clear that it wasn't just dying trees. And after your wagon ran over what seemed to be a person, and that person rose up from being smashed by your two massive horses in your huge RV, um, it got back up and started to drag its legs and come after you and after the wagon. Um, you quickly counted one to a few to many to tons of these zombies that are chasing after your wagon. You guys made a mad dash, did not linger, and you pushed the horses as fast as you could, putting some distance between you and the zombies that you had encountered. A few miles further, you're getting really far to the northern part of the trails, kind of to the west of the area that the rangers of Dallas, or sorry, and Nithma told you, where they kind of suspected, or where legend says that Newa was at. And you guys, as you guys got closer up the road, you realized that besides the feeling of being watched, in the undead being present in the forest and the creatures being out of sorts, you guys will see that there are the webs and different kind of debris and things that are starting to obscure and make your path difficult forward. Slowing down your momentum a little bit on the wagon, you guys use carefully and cleverly think of using fire to not just cause a wildfire. Excuse me. Excuse me. Um, you guys are able to continue to make progress, but until the point where the webs in the thickness of it is becoming really really difficult to maintain a solid pace, and you guys make the decision, begrudgingly, to set up camp in for the night to rest and really push forward in the morning. You guys are settling your camp, and I would like you guys to kind of just give me a rundown of how your camp is set up in just a moment. Um, or actually, let's go ahead and just. What is your camp set up at the moment? You guys have the wagon in the center of the road, right, with the horses, and you got a dome on the side, and uh, I think I'm missing some stuff.
I did write it down somewhere back then.
Let me see.
I believe it was something like dome, and then the horses were in between the dome and the cart.
Oh yeah, here.
Okay.
Yeah, we were trying to protect the horses with everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was Anika, Faye, Bart, and the NPCs in the dome, and then the horses in between, and then in the cart was Lorna, Cronus, and Josel. And the watch was Cronus, Anika, Bart, then Faye.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time. It was who was in the cart? Anika, Bart, and Faye.
No, Lorna.
Oh, Lorna is in the cart.
Sorry. Let me just.
Lorna, Cronus, Josel are in the cart.
Lorna, Cronus,
Everyone else
Josel.
is in the bubble.
Okay, where is Sainer and Dario? Are they in the cart with
dome.
Lorna and Cronus? Or they're in the dome with the rest of the group? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, they are in the dome.
All right. Thank you. So it's evening, and you are in the cart, and the others are in the dome, with the horses in the center, and they are very agitated and spooked. They don't seem like they are very at ease in this place. And as you look out the wagon in the dome that you guys are setting up camp in, it's the thickness of the web is kind of eerie and odd, more so than just the web, but just how much of it there is. It's almost like it's acting like a thick blanket of fog across the forest, just kind of obscuring even more so out in the woods. Your vision out far away from the trails. Who is going to be on watch first for the evening?
I am.
Okay. All right.
And then I think Josel was having his owl out with me.
Okay. Did anyone want to do anything before going to sleep, or discuss anything before we go on to watch?
No.
All right. So let's go ahead and get a perception check here, Cronus. And just so I think everyone has had a full rest up to this point, I believe, because you guys took turns resting in the cart, right? Or only short rests?
I think this is the full
zombies
rest.
And stuff. Yeah, that's right.
There's
that's
the
right. Okay.
arrangements.
Okay. And let me just check a few other things here. Okay. All right. So Cronus, you guys are taking 4-hour shifts, right?
2 hour.
Okay.
'Cause
2-hour shifts. Okay. All right. So Cronus, go ahead and roll me a perception check, please. Into the first 2 hours, Cronus, you hear things moving in the woods. You're not sure if it's the trees that you've heard before, or it's just your mind playing tricks on you. But otherwise, your first 2 hours, you see nothing immediately. You do have some problems with the horses making some noises. They are not trying to rest. They are really disturbed and they are really restless here. Let's go ahead and do. Oh, Ichabod's with you as well. Let me go ahead and roll for Ichabod. Where is that token? And I'll give you permissions over Ichabod to Chester as soon as I can find them.
Where is he? Oh, owl.
Can't find them. Where are you at? Here you go. Ichabod. Edit. Give it to Chester. Boop. Save. All right. Perception, and I believe they get advantage, right? Yep, here we go. All right. For a 19. All right. It's very difficult for Ichabod to fly around and really kind of peek. I mean, it is now. It can move around for sure, but it doesn't have the full range of movement like it does, earlier in the forest. But it does try to fly around, and it sees more and more of the expansiveness of this web. It's not just down by the road. You see, as it kind of goes up into the treetops, it can see across the canopy that this thick webbing is just all over. It just doesn't seem like it has an end for Ichabod to truly, see where the silk starts and ends. And it kind of looks like almost frosting or snow, almost amongst some of the tree limbs and stuff. It's so thick and blanketed. But besides seeing some little spiders that Ichabod would expect to see, and several nests and different sacks of eggs, and just different artifacts or remnants of spider activity being left behind, but it does not find anything else worth a note at this time. So that's going to conclude the first 2 hours. I mean, Curtis, who's taking the next shift?
I think I was.
Okay. All right. All right. Anika, can you go ahead and roll me? Oh, I'm sorry, Chester. Were you on watch? Or no, I'm sorry. That was further out. Sorry. Threw me off. So Anika, let's go ahead and do a perception check from you, please. And who's on watch with you, Anika? Or are you just by your lonesome?
Ichabod.
Ichabod, okay. Go ahead and do a perception check for Ichabod as well, Chester. There you go. All right. It's not long, and these horses are really kind of getting spooked now. Again, I don't think the horses are. You don't think the horses are going to get a decent rest from this night at camp. Just how unsettled and how they're not handling this area very well. You and Nika kind of get kind of distracted by the horses' refusal to kind of stay quiet and stay just calm and stand there for the evening. But you quickly get the attention of Ichabod flapping its wings, and it seems to be alerted or upset by something. You kind of look at the general area that Ichabod is flying and acting erratically about, and you see kind of approaching from the treetop an 8-legged spider start to descend down kind of from the canopy top. It's very slowly, but it seems to be right above your cart. And it's starting to crawl down just ever so slowly. As Ichabod starts to react and overthink, it does descend a little bit faster, but it does it so it's very, without Ichabod's attention, you probably would not have noticed it, Nika. This, as you lock eyes on this massive giant spider kind of descending up from atop, lowering itself down upon your wagon, you see its big mandibles kind of doing that lovely little twitching, and its multiple eyes kind of focusing in on your wagon and the horses that seem to be moving erratically. Horses don't seem to see the spider itself, but it seems the spider definitely has interest in them.
I'm gonna shake Faye and Bart up, and I'm assuming Ichabod has told Josel what's going on.
When Joseph's sleeping, can he communicate with his familiar?
Yeah, as long as they're within 100 feet.
Okay. Then Joseph would be alerted to this as well as from Ichabod's attention.
But then I'm gonna shoot the spider with my hand crossbow.
Oh, kidoki. All right. Let's see here.
It's trying to steal a horse. We kind of need those.
Yep.
We really do need those.
So you are going to fire a shot then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me do this. All right, there we go. Edit. Make sure that I got the character sheet set up correctly. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. For rolls. Bloop. Bloop. Okay. Every time I think I prepared enough, I did it. Okay. And I want to go ahead and move you to, you know what, we probably need tokens for the horse. That would probably be nice and helpful. Let me get a horse token too. Just so you guys can kind of keep track of it. That's one horse. And those horses. Okay. Oops. Shoot, sorry. I am butterfingers tonight. Here we go. I'm going to move you guys to this real quick. And then I'd like you to go ahead and place your tokens kind of in the sleeping arrangements that you guys said you were in, if you don't mind. I did give you a token for Daryl as well. Not for Saner, but for Daryl. Daryl's the one with somewhat some kind of combat skills, you know?
What way is the road going? Because
you
we were kind of
guys
along the
are-
road.
Yeah, for simplicity's sake, I'm just kind of up and down. This is the direction you're heading around, but you know, it's definitely the road is curving and stuff like that as you guys are making your way thicker or through
Okay.
further up. So yes, you are still heading northwesternly.
Okay.
I'm not saying that right. That's okay.
Also, why is Bart so tiny?
Oh no.
Bart is so small.
He's
There
a
we
pile
go.
of bones still. So yeah, let's just so the cart is roughly like, you know, right here. So if you guys don't mind putting you guys like, so the dome is about here, I guess, and or no, you parked the wagon between the horses. You didn't actually, right?
So it was
Horses were
dome,
between.
horses, wagon.
Yeah, so
Dome,
Going along the
here-ish.
path.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let me grab all this junk. Okay. Can't get the circle. So what did I do wrong? All right, that's a permanent dome on the left. I don't know why I want to choose it, but that's okay. Oh, I got it. All right. So Anika, you're gonna take a shot at the. Oh, where did I put the spider token now?
It's right here.
Oh, thank you. I'm moving it all around. So the spider is descending from the canopy top, this giant one, and you're gonna fire a crossbow shot at it. At that point,
Like that, it's on top of the dome. I'm scared.
let's go ahead, I guess, and roll initiative here.
Cool. Want me to take my shot first? Since I was thinking.
You know what? Well, can you fire outside of the dome?
Yep. Yeah.
I think as long as it's not magic.
Hold on. Objects are barred from passing through it.
So actually, then I guess we're not technically in initiative yet. But go ahead, let's roll it. 'Cause I think I see where your head's at, anyways. So yeah, I don't think you can fire from within inside the dome, and if I would have to look up the rules. That just kind of seems hokey. Kind of seems a very unfair advantage if you could just stay inside the dome and shoot outside of it. Otherwise,
hold on. It says creatures and objects within the dome when you cast a spell can move through it freely.
It does? Okay.
Yeah, it actually
Creatures
does
and
say that.
objects. It says other creatures and objects. Doesn't say anything about me.
It's a man in the interior to become dimly lit or dark. The dome is opaque from the outside of any color you choose, but it's transparent from the inside. Okay? Within the dome, and you cast this spell and move it through. You're not within the dome. That's a horrible sentence. Creatures and objects within the dome, when you cast a spell, you can move it through it freely. Okay? All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast. Spells and other magic can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. Once you're inside the space control area. So it says move, and I'm going to say that's different from an attack. Additionally, it does make the specification that spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't use the
Oh, wait.
spell.
Within the dome, when you cast this spell, you can move through it freely.
It's one of those weird ones.
I don't really. Because it does say in the rules, I'll go ahead and allow it. But if I feel like it's going to be abused, I'm just going to overrule that rule. So I'm just going to trump it.
Never gonna use this in combat ever.
No, I understand. I'm just. It just seems very kind of a broken. So, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and do it. Go ahead. We already did initiative, but yes, let's go ahead and get your shot fired off. Let me.
I did. It's an 11.
Oh, thank you. I didn't roll initiative for the Spire, even though he's not completely sure. Did you roll it with advantage? Because you would have surprise on this, definitely. I mean, it's definitely aware of the horses, but I don't think the Spire has sophisticated knowledge about spells.
21.
21. Okay, that is definitely going to be a hit. And we'll go ahead and do damage.
Shit,
and you're gonna
4 or 8.
You're gonna see it kind of its legs kind of react and its mandibles kind of really feverishly start to move, and it releases this weird hissing noise. And as it gets hit with your hit with the arrow, it rapidly descends the rest of the way from the treetops. You see it just, instead of being so discreet and stuff, it drops down, actually landing on top of your dome in front of the horses. The horses are up on their hind legs, neighing and screaming in fear, and that's going to take us into initiative at that point. Go ahead at that point to no. Okay. Anika, you.
Josel's
go ahead.
initiative.
Oh, I can help you.
Forgot about him.
It's hard.
There you go.
Not bad.
And there's there. All right.
Josel rolled pretty well.
All right. But go ahead, Anika. It is your turn now. You will not have surprise any longer because obviously it knows there's more than just horses in the area. But you are first to act.
Yep,
Let me get some music going. Does anybody have battle music readily on hand? I can find some if you don't. I can find it. Not a problem. D&D fight music.
Yeah, either way, I'm gonna shoot it again.
Okay, I figured. Let it rip.
That is fair.
For 9 piercing this time.
All right. Join. That's weird. It's not joining.
I got it. I'll fix it up for you.
Thank you very much. Okay. So as the spire lands, it's going to wake up anyone who's not already awake in that dome. It makes a noise, I imagine, even though it can't pass through. Everyone's well aware of what's going on inside the dome. Josel is aware. I would imagine he would start to wake up the others inside the wagon as well. But you in the wagon don't necessarily have a exact perspective on what is happening at this time until you react. Anika, you shot again, piercing the spider once more time. This one going through the middle of its body, more in the center torso, right before it reaches the head. Let's go ahead and do +9. Okay.
You mean
And
mine?
oh,
Or never mind.
I do.
However, yeah, I forgot you do it the opposite.
Math at all.
Clips,
All
what
right.
are you doing? But yeah, that's it. Because I gotta stay
Okay.
at the dome for the dome to be up.
Okay, Cronus, it is your turn, sir. Jostel has woken you abruptly from your decent sleep. What would you like to do?
I guess I'm just gonna stick my head out the cart and see what the hell's going on.
Okay, go ahead and do me a favor and roll a perception check. And let's go ahead and let Ichabod roll another perception check. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. All right, so sticking your head out the window of the cart, Cronus, it's kind of hard to see what is in front of the cart from sticking your head out the side, but you definitely hear the commotion coming from the front, not just from the horses that are reacting to this commotion, but your eyes will start to catch other movement coming from the treetops. That as you look outside, you will see to your right, Cronus, I bet you're looking at the right side of the wagon, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are going to start to see additional fuzzy little 8-legged creatures start to kind of come down closer to you and the horses, where you guys are at. You start to see one, and then another one kind of pops out a little higher. And you know what? You'll even see a little bit to behind your rear a little bit. Another one kind of start to descend. Definitely alerted to you. All very much so aware of your presence. What would you like to do, Cronus?
Let's see.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, guys. I am struggling with it.
So are they still all up in the trees?
They are descending right now. Is you've seen I guess you didn't see the first one. It didn't take much for them to just drop the extended way and using their silk to keep them from taking any serious issues. But yes, they are pretty high up. I would say they're already in descent. The ones that these to your right, these are probably about 20 feet off the ground at this time.
All right. So this one here.
Mm-hmm.
How high is the tree that's above it, from the ground?
Oh, these trees are very, very tall. Some of these trees in this dense part of the forest are the trail are a little bit thinner than the ones that are out there in the thick of the woods, but these trees are very substantial.
Okay. I was curious if I was able to shadow step up onto the tree above it.
You absolutely could. Absolutely.
All right.
So you shadow step on top of right above it onto a branch that it's passing upon its descent. As you do that, Cronus, you are going to notice even a few more of these wonderful little fuzzy creatures kind of coming, even descending from higher up from that side.
All right.
All right, and it's still your turn, sir.
Well.
Oh, and I would like to say, because of all the thick webbing, all this area is going to be considered difficult terrain for the, obviously not for affecting shadow stuff, but, running up through the ground may be considered difficult terrain because of all the thick webbing that's throughout this entire area. So,
So I kind of just want to jump down off the branch and then kind of land on it and punch it as I'm falling.
Okay, all right. Go for it.
Yes. 7.
A 7 to hit? Is that what you said, Chronos? I'm sorry. 27, okay.
And then 8 damage.
27 for 8 damage. All right.
And second attack, I'll just follow it up again.
Go for it. Sorry, guys. 22 definitely hits. Go for it.
For 11.
All right, 11 points of damage. All right. And it is completely taken off by your sudden appearance and out of the big brown box below it, and you smash it with your bladed gloves. Anything else with your turn?
Did we continue falling to the ground?
Oh yeah, you dropped off the branch, right?
Mhm.
Yes. So you will go ahead and doing that also. You know what? Because I would say if that kind of attack, that the integrity of that silk would probably be broken as well. So let's go ahead and roll 2d6 for damage, for fall damage for that spider as well. I will go ahead and need you to take. You're on the back of it. I wanna meet you in the middle. Can you just go ahead and roll 1d6, or let's do dexterity saving throw.
I mean,
Let's see
I
how
have
you do.
slow
He's
fall.
also a monk, so like he takes nothing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Even
that's
if you
true.
rolled max, he takes jack.
Yep. That's going to take me time to remember. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to remember all your special cool tricks. And as you come down, feeling the last punch, you still have your blades dug into from your blow, and it just rattles the spider. As you plummet down, it squishes this purplish like ichor that kind of splits out of it, and you just smash the giant spider. So it lays as a carcass on the ground below you. But you would be more probably elated with this information if there wasn't all the other fuzzy things that you saw up in the trees as well. Is there anything else that you'd like to do with the rest of your movement or your turn?
Nope. Just feeling rather proud of myself.
Right. Come on, guys. Thanks for adding rhythm. Why is this rhythm not working?
It's being really stupid.
Oh, it's offline.
It went online. Went offline. It's being really stupid right now.
This Discord's having issues today. So what I'm going to do then, and I don't mean to break this up, but I music helps me get in the mood.
I know of another bot. If you want to use
Is it functional at the moment, or can you guys
Yes.
hear the music I'm putting on through the Roll20 at the moment?
Hear the Roll20 music.
Yeah, I can hear it.
We can just go with that for today. And Lorna, I definitely will link up with you after the session. Just have a backup player in the
For sure.
future. Shoot, why can't I hear it from my speakers? I'm glad you all can enjoy it, but
It's very quiet.
okay. Okay, where you at? Where you at? Is there a master volume? Let me see. Oh,
I mean, I have a master music volume slider.
yeah, I can't hear it either. I don't know why I can't even hear it. Oh, that's why. How do I unmute? Okay, now playing skirmish. Cool, and it's on loop. Perfect. Okay, Cronus, that's going to bring us to the giant spider's turn. So, Anika, your eyes are focused. So you already got your neck bolt drawn in. So do the others that are seeing this massive spider drop upon the dome above you. It's kind of hard to see it, but it's what you'll see is the spider start to attack one of the horses. Let me do. Come on. right, and we'll go to roll a bite. And... Okay, let me pop out, please. Thank you. All right. So at 22, let's look at the horses. I know they don't have a high AC. Oh, they don't have a character sheet. That's okay. I'll do it like this. Yeah, AC's 10. That's all I need to know. All right, so it bites the one horse to your left, inflicting lots of damage upon it.
No.
And the one horse seems to fall, becomes limp immediately
No.
on the ground.
Son of a bitch.
You will notice as soon as that happens, the spider immediately starts to reel back on its legs. Let's see here. It does not have a multi-attack. I just want to double check on that. But what it does start to do, as soon as that horse starts to fall, you see its massive legs and mandibles start to like grab at it, and this huge horse that's been pulling your RV lifts the horse off the ground, and it starts to try to spin it and wrap it in its silk. That's going to be the end of that one's turn. These other ones that Cronus saw, I'm going to move this one, Cronus, because I'm having a hard time seeing you. These all are going to continue to drop down, and they're going to approach. This one's going to go towards you, Cronus. I'll say this one's going to drop down too. What's your movement? 30 feet. Okay. Ooh, you are just out of range of that one. So it's going to move like that. This one's also going to drop down using its silk, so it won't take any fall damage. And it's going to run after you. These, however, are going to drop down and start making their way towards the wagon and the horse. This one is going to drop down and approach that horse. And let's see here.
No. Our one goal is to keep the horses alive.
And you'll also see some dropping down from the left, or you guys won't see them yet, but these guys are also dropping down.
Looks like Lorna's going to be pulling the wagon, I guess.
I mean, maybe?
I could
She's
polymorph
exhausted.
I could polymorph Lorna into a horse.
How
That'd be
about
great.
no?
Oops, sorry. And that's going to end their turn. So these first two this one, these two are going to attack you, Cronus, with advantage. They're flanking with you. 1, 2, 21 and a 16. 16 is going to miss, so let's go ahead and do 16 points of damage. 6 of that is poison. I don't know if you have any abilities to negate poison, but I know some of you do, so I'm just going to call that out. Does anybody have poison resistance? I know you guys do. I don't have it memorized anymore.
Nope.
I have flat immunity to poison.
Okay, so you don't take any damage from poison at all, then, right?
No, and cannot be affected by the poisoned condition.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, excellent. So I need you to make a DC save, Cronus, for the first one that hits you. You do say.
Am I rolling?
You're going to roll. I'm trying to see DC on a failed save or half as much as damage on a successful one. It doesn't say. I assume it's a con save because it's poison. So go ahead and make a con save. I'm surprised it doesn't specifically say that. You pass. You are not poisoned. Yep, cool. You know what? I'm gonna meta a little bit here. Just because I said something's down doesn't mean it's dead. If that makes sense. Okay. All right. Here comes the next one. Oh no, that was. They don't get multi-attack. This one's going to attack the one to the right, the other horse. It's going to bite it. It's gonna miss with a 9. And let's see here. These three. These guys are going. What does a red charge do? Not much of anything. These guys are really just focused on the horse. The guys to the left. They don't. You guys are still in the wagon, so they're not really aware of your presence or what you guys are doing. Let's take us over to Faye.
Alrighty, oh, I see this nasty spider has hurt one of our horses. I'm gonna come out here. I am going to cast Hex on this one.
Okay. Oops. Hex. And I imagine you're hexing strength or dex, or what you like to hex.
Yeah, let's do strength. And then I'm gonna stab it a few times.
Okay.
Alright, here's the first stab.
Okay.
For some very... Okay, I forgot to take off my bonus for Hexblade's Curse, so that's just that's a 5 plus 13, 18.
Okay.
And then I see this one over here. I'm gonna go slice it. Can't put Hex on it. That'll be for the next round.
Okay. Oh no.
12 to hit.
12 to hit. Let me double check. I think that is a hit. No, it's just shy by 2.
You know what? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use luck. I don't like this thing.
Okay.
26. There we go.
All right, that is definitely a hit.
For 15.
Okay. All right. What else is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Is it still up?
It is still up,
I will stay right there.
but in much pain from your last blow. Bart, what would you like to do?
Gonna go attack this spider.
Okay.
Nope, just out of the way. Okay.
Oh, 29. I'm sorry. Those both hit. For 23. The first hit actually is going to be enough to kill that spider.
Okay.
All right.
And then... Oh, I can make it to that one.
Go ahead and do it because I give everyone else the opportunity to do this, and I'll do this for you too, because I forgot to do it for you. Go ahead and do a perception check. I just want to see what else you see on the battlefield. Give you guys the most information that you have. Okay, Bart,
Vision. If it's vision, it's the 21.
Yes, it is vision. You are going to, as that spider, you slay that spider quickly with your blade, and before you can celebrate its defeat too much, you will hear some more commotion coming from the trees, hearing the branches crack and move. This is not the trees moving themselves, but something rapidly descending upon you. And you're going to see even more of these fuzzy eight-legged creatures descending upon your group in the wagon.
Oh.
You can take your movement back because you would have done that perception check after slaying that spider.
Well, no, I'm still going to hit that other spider.
Sure. Okay. I just wanted to give you all your information. Okay, go for it. With a 22,
so 22
that's
with
a hit.
9 slashing.
All right.
Yeah, that's why I don't like forest things going in the middle of the night to attack you. Don't have the decency to wake you up.
I woke you up.
They didn't, did they?
No, they're quite rude. You should tell them about that.
Attack with blades.
Exactly.
All right. I should leave the horse there for now. Okay. That's all with your turn, correct, Bart?
Yep.
Lorna, it is your turn. As you are awakening to the commotion and seeing your favorite vision outside.
Lorna just rolls out of that top hammock and just flops on the floor, rushes out with her sword. Fuck.
You
Turn
said
into
you're
a frightened
terrified.
rage.
You're terrified of spiders. Let's just do a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Is
this
it
is.
is it
this
a
is gonna-
debilitating fear?
Apparently.
Is it enough of a fear to scare you into anger?
It's enough of a fear to get her to go into a frenzied rage, so she'll be even more exhausted.
Oh boy.
Great.
I will.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
I will. I will say because of the wisdom save, at least for this round, it will be at disadvantage. But you're frenzied, so it will just be a flat,
No.
straight roll
No,
for
no,
you.
no, that's not how it works. But I will reckless to make it the negate. Yeah. So it'll be a flat roll.
Yep. It's
Okay.
a flat roll.
Yeah. So yeah, she'll reckless to negate to Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
And I'll remember to put on my rage damage this time.
All right.
15
That's a hit.
for 25 damage.
All right, and it screams as well, and you see some of that purple slime and goop that kind of leave the body of the spider as you pull your blade back. It is still up though.
Okay. She'll do it one more time.
Okay.
18
18. That is a hit. Go ahead and do
for
that.
24 points.
And you slay that spider right before you at the door of the wagon. What else?
That's her turn.
What else would you like to do? Okay.
That's her bonus action and action and.
I mean, you can move up to another spider.
Oh yeah, the movement. That's a
I don't
thing.
think
Does
you
she
will,
want
but
to?
you could.
She really doesn't want to. No, and it's difficult terrain around us. 5, 10, 15. That's her
Oh yeah.
full movement.
Forgot about that.
That's fine.
Alrighty.
That's her
Okay.
movement.
All right. Mr. Modal. And go ahead and do a. I'm sorry, Faye. You did your perception check as well too earlier when I asked, didn't I? Because I forgot
I
to give
did
you the
not.
opportunity. Go ahead, Lorna, and go ahead, Faye. I just want to make sure you have all the information out of the field that you guys can get. So Lorna, 11. You're not going to gain too much more of anything, but Faye, you are going to see in similar fashion to what Bart has seen. Several more spiders then sitting from the treetops to your
God.
left.
Oh fuck!
What the fuck?
Mhm.
Wait, I got something that can handle this. Let them come to me.
They're coming to you.
Yeah.
There's no letting.
No.
I'm gonna
There you go. Okay.
Noise.
Wait, I got burning hands. I got some AOE stuff.
So, Chester, what would Joseph like to do?
Probably crumble a bit and then go out and fight something.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So that is going to have his movement because it is difficult terrain. I forgot about before with your turn. I'm not going to make you take it back, but so it's going to be having his movement as he kind of runs out.
Doesn't he have boots so he can fly?
Yeah, he does.
Could he use those?
Yeah.
And just hover over the ground?
I will allow, because it's so close to the trail, that makes sense to me, but within reason, just because it's not just simply on the ground, like I was describing before, it's through the trees, through the branches, it's very thick blanket, almost eerily like fog in this wood. So yeah, that's fine though. Go ahead.
I don't know which
That would
weapon
be a
is which
bonus
because he's
action,
got
right?
two. What was that?
That would be a bonus action to activate the boots though, right?
I have no idea.
No, you just do the
Oh,
winged
they
boots. Yeah,
Oh, they just activate.
you're
Okay.
just like, I'm gonna fly, and you do. I think.
Gotcha.
He flies now.
Let's see here. It's hard to read. One-handed, two-handed. These are not your favorite enemy. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. I think it's the Kinigos Akri, the two-handed one, I imagine, or one of his mini spells.
Okay. I guess you do the one-handed, I suppose. 25.
25 hits.
And
Cool.
he is a fighter, so he's got 1 or 2 more attacks, I think.
Fighter, level
2.
9.
Yeah.
And
I
then
don't know
just
if
one
he's-
more attack?
Yeah.
We don't get third ones yet.
17.
17. That is definitely a hit as well. Slaying the beast between you two.
Okay.
All right. He already uses movement. He does have a bonus action, right? Or does the
He
second attack
does.
use a bonus action?
Like, I'm trying to think, like... I know that at some point, like, Eldritch Knights can just cast a cantrip as a bonus action, but I don't remember when. Yeah. Oh, okay, so that's different. It's when he casts a cantrip, he can make a weapon attack as a bonus action. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's it for his turn.
Okay. All right, Anika. This situation is going bad to badder. What would you like to do?
It is. And fuck. They're all grouped up terribly. Just gonna shoot this one.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh, that's a hit.
For 5 piercing.
5 piercing damage. Okay.
Uh,
All right.
Yep, that's it.
All right. Brings us back to you, Cronus, as the spiders seem to descend upon you.
Yep. So first I will go into my last rage.
Okay.
And then I will attack this one right here with my sword.
Okay. How many rages do you have a day?
2.
2. Gotcha. Okay.
21 and
13 hits. Both hit. Yep. This weather
18.
change is messing me up. Which one? I'm sorry, the north one or the west one?
The one to my right.
For 18 points of damage. All right. It is not happy about that. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one will move up to you. This one actually, it's instead of attacking you, Faye, it's gonna finish the job of what the other spider was doing,
No.
wrapping up the horse, and yeah, it's just gonna use its turn to completely bind that horse. Yeah, I'll say that would take probably its whole turn to successfully really restrain and wrap that horse up. But these other ones are going to drop down and start to move in closer to you. Let's see here. This one's going to come down here. You know what? But this guy can't really attack you. So this guy finished up the job. This guy's going to start grabbing that horse and dragging him then. Let's see here. You know what? No, that doesn't make sense. It's going to start crawling on top of the wagon and just kind of inspecting the other stuff. This one is descending a little bit slower, or it's going to start crawling over your dome Anika. This one is going to move down here. Can you get to here? Or can this guy get? This guy can get to you, Bart. And this guy can get to about here. These are creatures. We'll move up a little, just a little bit. And these guys will come after you, Lorna. And this one is going to drop to the ground, but it's not going to approach. Let me see this real quick. Strange her. Okay. So, this one that crawled, I'm going to take care of the ones that are out of range first. So, the one that crawled on top of the dome is going to look at the target that it can see closest, and it's going to see you, Faye, and it's going to use its web attack at you. So, let's see if it hits you first. A 21, I believe, hits.
Shield.
Shield it is, all right. And remind me, recharges you roll at the end of their turn or the beginning of their turn?
Beginning.
Thank you. Okay, so that one's gonna miss. And what's the range of this attack? 30 to 60 feet. How far away is this guy from you? I guess he will approach a little bit. After he descends. Is he in range now? There you go.
26.
26. He's gonna go for it. Holy crap, he got it. With a, well, not really. He got 25, but it was a natural 20. So I will need a strength check from you, please.
Strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right. At this point, you start to become restrained by the webbing as it, this webbing kind of comes out. It just feels like the forest and all the web that you've seen so far has just kind of dumped on you. And you find it very difficult to move while you're in there. So you are under the, mechanically you're under the restrained effect. It is vulnerable to fire damage, immunity to bludgeoning, poison, and psychic damage. Okay. And then we're going to do this one. Is looking at you there, Mark. It's going to use its web attack. Holy shit. I got to take a screenshot. There's no way you guys are going to believe me. 2 natural 20s in a row.
Now, granted, I do have the cloak of displacement.
Oh, that's right. So you are at, it is at disadvantage, right? So, let's do this.
Question: Is my mouth kind of restrained as well? Can I still speak?
No, it has not wrapped you up in like the same form or fashion like the horse did. You are restrained, but you can still speak and have verbal capabilities.
Excellent.
Yeah, I know. I would love to say no, but that was just too mean. And that's not how the thing reads to me. So I'm taking a little artistic license with what spiders can do as well. So these other ones, though, are going to attack you, Faye, that are in close proximity. You're restrained, so they do have advantage, I believe.
Yep, I'm still at 26, so I got to get in that 26.
Yeah. I think I should be out in that 20s for the night. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Uno, dos, tres. All miss. Okay. These two are going to attack or this one is only going to attack the horse because it can't reach. The other one couldn't get there in time. But since it can't get there in time, you know what? It's going to use its web attack at you too, Bart. Let me mark these guys. I'm doing their web attack so I don't forget. Boop, boop, boo, boop, boop, boo. And this guy did it too because he couldn't reach you. And that looks good for the moment. This guy's using his to attack you. There we go. Bert. With 15, or sorry, a 14 because you have the displacement cloak, so that did nothing. All right, and now for the ones that are within close proximity. So this one is these 3 are going to be for you, Faye. 1, oh wait, I already did yours, Faye. I missed all those. This one's for the horse. So 13 is a hit. Do damage. For 9 points of damage, the horse is still kicking it though, and it is not doing very well. Let me do a DC save for the horse. What is their con at for a horse? +1, okay. It passes. It is not paralyzed, and it only takes half the damage from the poison, so it is going to take only 7 points of damage, actually. All right. This one is in close range with you, Bart. It's going to make a bite attack against you. Here we go. For a 20. Does that hit?
Yep.
Okay. And you're immune to poison, so you are only going to get 7 points of piercing damage. Excuse me. All right. Bringing us to you, Faye. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't finish Lorna and Cronus. My bad, guys. Lorna, here comes you. 1, 2, 3.
Okie dokie.
2 of them with advantage, it looks like.
All of them with
One.
advantage. Because I reckless.
Oh, that's right. And what's your AC? 20?
20.
All right. Only one of them gets you through your sturdiness, and you will take 19 points of damage, 11 of which are poisoning. And I will go ahead and need another con save, please. Well, actually, let's do the con save first before we figure out how much poison, because it might be halved again.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Ooh,
no.
It is not going to be halved, so you will take the full
Okay, so
poison,
11
but I
poison.
think poison is halved, isn't it? Is poison halved too? If we're in a rage?
No. So, full 11 poison.
Okay.
And how much was the piercing damage?
You will 8 piercing, so 4.
4.
You'll take 4 on top
Cool.
of that. Mhm.
Okay.
All right, and then these 3 are for you, Cronus, Uno, Dos, Trace. Your AC is 20, right? Yep. I only see one of them. Where's my other 2 bites? Okay, the first one's going to hit, but the other 2 both miss. For 18 points of damage, 8 of that is poison. So you'll take the 8, so have the 10 piercing to 5. But go ahead and make a con save. You might have the poison as well by succeeding that. All right, you only take 9 points total, including the poison and the piercing. And that's going to bring us to you, Faye, unless I forgot anyone else. No, I think I'm in a good shape right now.
Alright, well. I am restrained, so I'm stuck using verbal spells for now. Well, that one that can hopefully take out a bunch of spiders at once. And it will make a loud noise up to 300 feet.
Okay.
And that's weird, it messed up on Thunderstep.
Excuse me again.
Yeah, it did. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's weird. Okay, I'll just do it this way. There we go. Can these spiders make me a con save? And
All, how many?
The ones with the 3 around her.
Yep.
It's within 10 feet of her.
And I think that would destroy the webbing on me.
I mean, you also teleport, so like.
Weird.
Okay. Ooh. That is a good move. I'm just worried about the consequences for you. So go ahead, and that's 23 points of damage as a loud, thunderous noise comes from your location, expands 300 feet away from your location. You do 23 points of damage to all the spiders around you. Which I think...
He just looks and goes, well, I guess we're leaving here.
I think Lorna was going to make us leave anyways with the spiders.
What's the range again on that? 10 feet of your space. Okay. 23. Oh, I didn't make their con saves. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to count the one by the horse. I think the one by Anika's a little too far away. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and the DC is 17. Okay, fail, fail, pass, pass, fail. All right. Well, then I won't update the numbers of the ones I forgot to do already, so that should be good. All right. And you are still restrained, though, correct, Faye?
Mm,
because the web doesn't move. You just move, teleport, because everything that you wear and stuff is going to move with you. So I imagine you're technically wearing the web. So you teleport, and you're still restrained by the web spell.
Actually, and I can teleport within. Wait, technically, I was in the dome when it was casted. So could I teleport into the dome, Anika, or no?
magical effects don't go through it, but also I'd say probably. Not sure how much it's gonna do because I'm about to take this down. But hey,
No, I'm gonna say no because it requires you to go through it, and we're kind of getting into that whole. I don't like how the dome's being used right now.
That's fair. I'll teleport next to Joseph. Ask him if he could cut these off.
Okay, got it. All right, that's gonna bring us to Bart's turn. What would you like to do, Bart?
Kill a spider, hopefully.
one can hope.
I forgot to roll initiative for Dario, so I'm gonna throw him at the bottom of the order.
Check that off. 27.
That's a hit.
Okay. Toggle. There we go.
For 25 points of damage. It is very much so bad off, but it is still around. One more attack, and that is going to be the magic number to finish off that spider that is very interested in you and the horse.
15. Oop.
So
And
you're
that's it.
all right. So the first scimitar slashes through the leg of the spider, dropping it down, almost kneeling before you, and you bring the other scimitar back through and stab it through one of its 8 eyes straight through the head, and the whole body. You could feel it become limp on your blade, and that's going to bring us to Lorna.
Yeah. Spiders. Fuck this shit. She's going to recklessly attack this top one.
All right.
Yeah. Shit. 13.
That's going to be a miss.
Okay. She's
Oh,
gonna.
no. Let's do a wisdom save. Don't do it with disadvantage yet. Let's go ahead and just do another wisdom save to see if you're rallied or not.
It's a bit better.
It's a bit bad. I think you had a 10 last time, right?
I got
let's
a
say it's
7.
No, she had a 7.
a 7. Okay.
That's 4 better.
I'm doing it really for just to keep the flavor and the narrative. So I don't think the DC should be that high because mechanically it doesn't really exist for these creatures. So I think anything over a 10 is fair. So let's go ahead and the 13 is a miss, but go ahead and roll it with advantage if you're doing it
Cool.
with
Oh,
frenzy. Because
Also, I have like mindless rage. I can't be frightened while I'm in a rage.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Your
like,
phobia of
there's a
spiders
fear.
does not work right now.
There's a fear. She just feared herself into raging.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you have recklessly raged.
And I'll just say I'm recklessly attacking every single turn. So you get advantage on me every single turn.
Because that's how barbarians handle
because-
fear. They get angry.
Because
It's up to you. I don't care either way.
it's a phobia.
Yeah, okay.
That makes sense. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay.
You're cool.
Okay, so for the 10, I'll redo that one. I'll just do a normal one as well for that, just to see if I hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that
Definitely
first round I hit on the top one.
Okay. Okay.
26.
Oh my goodness. All right. And with one blow, you drop that spider.
Oh, what? 26 hit points? That's what they have? I missed the other one by 1. Shit.
But hey, bonus
I mean,
action
they're-
attack.
Yeah.
They are just spiders. It's not that they're super difficult.
know.
It's just that there's so many of them.
I know, that's my problem. That's why I frenzied. Okay, so second attack, because that was the first attack, I will do the same to this guy. 16?
Okay. That's a hit.
Perfect for
for 22 points of damage.
He's still alive, isn't he?
Yep.
Bonus action, I'll kill him. Maybe. I'm not gonna take the chance, and I'm just gonna do that.
You're gonna kill it.
Ah.
All right. Slaying 3 more spiders around you. What else would you like to do with your turn? You still have movement.
You got this, Cronus. 5, 10, 15, 20. She'll move up there. Just gotta save the horses. Cronus will be fine. I think. I hope. I'm confident.
He'll be fine.
I am confident
He's in his happy
abilities.
place.
And that's my turn.
Okay. That's going to bring us to Mr. Modal. What would Joseph like to do, Chester?
He'll cut Faye free, I suppose.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack. It will require an attack to cut him free.
7.
That is not going to do it. This web is still has you restrained at the moment.
Well, he has 2 attacks.
Yep, go for it.
Oh, there
That web is fucked up. You are no longer restrained. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Then he'll fly over here.
Okay.
And does he have any bonus action cantrips?
No.
I don't think so.
All
No.
right.
You know what, action surge.
Okay, go for it. Sorry, I already moved to the next one, but go for it. He didn't action surge in the last combat, did he?
No.
No, it says 1.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, you guys are awesome about
19,
keeping track.
22.
Both hit. Bang bang. All right, and let me see. You might have killed him with the first one. Let me just double check. Nope, it did take the 2. So the first one, again, he comes with his sword, and he cuts straight through the spider, falling it right in front of your face. The one of the 3 that were looking at you hungrily, Cronus. Is that going to end his turn, Chester?
Yep, that's it.
All right, which is going to bring us to Anika. So, bringing us to the top of the round, the ringing in your ears is starting to subside from that thunderous clap that that Faye had left as she teleported away. Oh wait, the sound go through? Or the sound does go through, but I wonder
Oh,
if
yeah,
it
I
does
heard.
dwarf it a little bit. I won't say your ears are necessarily ringing, but you definitely. It was very close proximity when that went off. You do hear it, and as the noise kind of resumes to normal, as combat and your friends are attacking the hard carapaces of these spiders, over that noise, as you hear that noise kind of roll away, you hear even more stark commotion coming from a distance towards you. It seems to something or many more have been alerted of your presence. What would you like to do, Anika?
Which
All
kind of
around.
something? Like spiders or golems?
You know what? It's gonna be coming from the trees, so it's not like the vibrations like you felt when the golems were coming. That's all I can really share.
Sick.
So,
Guys, there's more.
Oh,
There
boy.
is. There is now, after you sent a warning signal in a spider den 300 feet in every direction.
Nika's aware of this.
I love
But anyway, Anika is gonna step outside of the dome, so the dome disappears.
Okay.
Let's see. How many can I get? Oh boy, I can get a lot.
Exterminate time for spiders.
So, I'm gonna pull out my harp. Gonna kind of fiddle with it a little bit and then play a chord as fire erupts within 15 feet of me, getting all of the spiders within 15 feet of me.
Ooh, okay. What's the? Go ahead and do the damage.
It is 10
10.
fire damage.
All the spiders around you, correct? It gets every. I think it gets
Yep.
every single one. Does it hit the horse?
No, because it says enemies in the Harp of Elements.
Oh, okay, perfect. So let's do this. So 10 you said? Yeah.
10 fire
This-
damage.
So the
Which
one
I'm
that was
assuming
on...
the web also takes that, so that'll be fun.
Ooh, yeah. That's a good point. So that one falls. That one does not. And that one. Okay. What about this guy? Did you take any damage yet? He did, but still good. Oh, shoot. I just added 10, and I actually I just put 10 on top of his. There we go. You said 15 feet? Let me see. Is this guy within close?
No, it doesn't get the one with the red dot. Wait, does
Okay.
it? No,
It's-
it does not.
Okay. All
It
right.
gets this one and then that one. It also gets this
Oh.
one right here.
Yep, I got that one too. All right.
And
Um,
then Anika's gonna look to both sides of the cart and just goes, "Yeah, I don't want to be here." And Misty step behind Lorna.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
All right. Shoot, this is gonna be nasty. All right. All right, that brings us to Cronus. Cronus, you also are going to hear some more after the thunder or some clap clears. You are also going to start hearing very similar stuff that's coming. You know what, Cronus? From your position, well, you're on the ground. You're fighting this. Never mind. But you will be able to hear also commotion. There's no stealth coming about these creatures that are aware of your presence. They are rapidly approaching. What would you like to do? Okay, brings us down here to 2023. Both hit. Go ahead and do damage. For 11 and 12. So that is going to be 23. Which one were you attacking, Cronus? The left one or the bottom one? They both hit the same. So, oops. You're muted still. I imagine. Are you doing a phone call right now? You are.
No.
Oh, okay.
I had the kids running around.
Oh, okay. The left one or
The left one.
Okay.
And it's
All right.
actually
Yeah.
14, 23, 25.
Oh,
Because
thank
it's
you.
rage.
Thank you. Do you not have the rage damage turned on?
I did. It's listed as my key.
Oh, that's right.
Or-
Thank you. That's right. Okay, that brings us to the spiders.
Well, hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
And then key point for flurry of blows.
Go for it.
And I'm going to punch the one I just attacked before.
Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. And that one is no longer present.
I will follow up on the one that's right there next to me.
Okay.
16.
All right, 16. That is going to hit for 13 points of damage.
And then for the hell of it, I'll stunning strike it, so don't hit me back.
Of course you will. All right, con save, right? So,
Yep.
Ooh, 17. What's the DC? Okay, so
16.
it does pass. It's not stunned. All right. Anything else before I go to the spider's turn?
Nope.
All right. All right. These. Oops. Here we go. The spiders that are still around, the ones that were grabbed, that were working on the horse, it is going to grab that horse, and it's going to immediately start to move away as quickly as it can. It is moving it, so I'm not going to move its full speed, even though it's not really affected by the web. But it's going to move over here to the. Let's see, it's going to go here, and begin climbing the tree, but it's at the bottom of the tree. But it has begun its climb, carrying this large horse behind it in this kind of cocoon-looking sack. These two are going. This one is going to come down here, and let me go ahead and do those recharges real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I gotta do. So, 4. D20, or no, they're not D20. D6s. D6. 5 or 6 recharges. So only one of them gets their web back. Lucky enough, it's the one that's right next to you, Bart. And because you're within close range, it's probably not going to waste its web charge on anyone. So let's see here. This one is going to it's going to come up to you, Lorna. This one also is going to come to you, and
Cool.
let's look. Those two are there. That looks good. Looks good. All right. And as you hear the commotion coming through the trees, it seems to be getting closer and closer, and it's only a matter of time before more buddies arrive at your location. It seems. Daryl, I did add him to the initial work because he is going to do what he can. He's going to pop out the roof of the wagon, and he's going to just take a few shots with his longbow. Let me double check his stat sheet. Ooh, he has a cool little ability. Cool. All right. How many attacks? He gets 2 attacks with his longbow. All right, so 2d20 plus 6 for each. So we got, oh my god. All right. Daryl goes back in the wagon. And he doesn't do shit to help. And
He tried.
He did try at least. You know what? I skipped this turn before. You know what? No, I can't do that. That's not fair. All right, Faye, it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to. And Cronus has that one over there. I'm gonna move over here and let's move Hex to this one.
Okay.
And then Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. All right.
24. Did not add the Hex damage. Did roll the D6. 11. How's it looking?
The one right next to the horse, to the right of it, correct? It's looking good. You do not see any. It's not bleeding or producing any ichor or anything at this time.
Well, here comes the second beam.
All right. For another 12.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is looking very bad, but it is still intently and hungrily interested in that massive horse. Looks like a good meal for it. Anything else with your turn?
I'll move up to it.
All right. Bart, what would you like to do?
Kill another spider.
Okay.
$17.
Right. 17 does it for
Uh,
21 points of damage.
Mhm.
All right. All right. It is still up. Is there anything, or you want to go ahead and attack it again? That's a hit.
14. 8.
All right. All right. And that one falls as well.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. And that's it.
Okay. Lorna, what would you like to do? There are two spiders right in front of you that want to bite you, and Anika hiding behind you.
Awesome.
Hey, I'm just standing here.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind you using me as a human shield.
Oh, good, because it's only going to get worse.
Oh, great. Of course I had to take a bite of eat before this. Half message successful. 1 hour. Do I do this? You know what? fuck it. Lorna's gonna take out a potion. She's gonna pop the cork off and chug it. And as her bonus action, she's gonna breathe fire on these two.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. All right. go
Behind
for
you,
it.
you pull out the potion, and Anika goes, "Oh fuck."
I should have
Yeah.
took further back.
Mm-hmm. So, you can use a bonus action to a target. It's fine. It'll be fun. It's great. So she's gonna go for this right one because it's closer to the horse. So potion of fire breathing. Shit. Dex save of 13.
Dex save of 13. I don't think they have a good dex. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, they actually have a 3. But oh my god, 5 and a 5.
Hey.
Even though they didn't have advantage. Okay, so 13 points of damage.
Yeah, only to the
Um,
right one because it says a target.
Okay.
But
It is looking really bad and very singed, but it is it's reeling back on its legs right now. But it is still very much so alive.
shit.
In a lot of pain.
Cool.
Does it stay on fire too? The effect ends when you exhale the fire 3 times or when 1 hour has passed. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't exactly say, but I assume that it would not. But I'll do it
It wouldn't
a
work.
couple more times.
Yeah, I would say since you use a bonus action to consume it, I don't know if it technically
No, it's an
acts it
action.
right now.
Oh, we're doing bonus action to consume any potion?
Potion. If you are, oh, that's right. It's just healing potions.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. You are correct.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
a regular
Okay.
action potion
That's
versus action. I was thinking
Yeah,
healing.
No, that's her turn.
Okay.
And
okay.
she'll stay here.
Mr. Modal, what would you like to do? Or I'm sorry, Chester. What would Mr. Modal like to do?
Cronus looks like he's got this spider. So he'll fly 30 feet up and then take a shot at that spider
Okay.
with a firebolt. Uh, 24.
Okay.
Eat.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was looking at your token. You're talking this one right here. So 8 for that one.
No, not that one.
Oh.
This one.
Oh,
The one
thank
dragging
you.
the horse.
Oh, very clever. Okay. It's the bolt arcs across the terrain through the trees and splashes against the spider. The spider immediately drops what it was carrying, and it will fall down to the ground. Luckily, it wasn't that far off the ground. It just started using its ultimate to get there, so it is going to fall right there. The horse is still by that tree. Okay. I'm gonna move some more horses or more tokens. All right,
I
that
don't know
ends
if
his
he has
turn.
any ranged weapons. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is that right? That's your turn, you said?
Yeah, he doesn't have any ranged weapons, so.
I didn't know. Oh, yep. Okay. Anika, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Let's see what the situation is. Not terrible. I will Eldritch Blast this one, so that Lorna only has one target.
Okay. Go for it.
Where there?
Oh shit! Yeah, that's one gone.
I want to see. Oh, okay, and then I'll Eldritch Blast the one on the left too.
Okay.
Button. I just clicked you. Where'd you go? There.
Definitely hits.
For one.
there it is. I guess I should have given you the chance to roll. I guess you could have technically not killed the first one. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry to cough in your guys' ear nonstop. I just can't mute myself fast enough. Okay. Anything else with your turn?
No, I'm good.
Cronus, what would you like to do, sir?
Oh, I probably should have gone for the one with the horse. Oh well, I forgot.
That one's already. That one,
I'll go ahead
that
and
one
attack
already
the
got
one
killed.
that I've
Okay.
been working on.
Okay. 28. That's a hit. 13 more points of damage, which is going to slay that spider. Because of the position you're in, I'm going to go and give you a perception check because you might be able to make some stuff out from where you're standing. You know what, Anika, you would be able to have that same opportunity as well. So you both can go ahead and do perceptions.
Sure. How fucked are we? I don't know.
Sorry. All right. Back to the GM. Man, I'm on the object token still. Okay. So Cronus, that noise from the woods that seems to be crashing through the trees, it's rapidly approaching you. Not crashing, I mean, but the trees are definitely moving, and you can see the webbing and stuff even starting to twitch and move. That something is crawling rapidly upon it, and you are going to see several more creatures that have been alerted to your location. Here coming from this direction and this direction, and you probably would make out this guy just barely. With that critical, I'm going to go ahead and say you can see some of the. You know what? With that critical, you're going to see more than that even. Shoot, come on, reveal. Please reveal. Come on, roll 20. Please, there we go. Thank you. All right, and let's see here. Yep, that's what you see. Okay. What would you like to do after slaying that spider?
These that are to my right, are any of them like on the ground, or are they all up in the trees?
It's some of them are on the ground. Well, none of them are completely on the ground. They are definitely if they're close to the ground, they're kind of crawling along that web and the silk that is kind of connecting all the different trees together. But there's these two right here. These two are close enough to be considered on the ground.
Which two?
And these two right here, and this one. You know what? I like the little pointer. How do I? This guy and this guy.
Are you on the DM layer?
Yes, I am. Thank you. This guy.
I don't know what you're talking
this
about.
guy. These two are low enough to the ground to be considered on the ground, but they are technically running along the silk and webbing.
Okay.
Mhm.
Let me see. And it's difficult terrain, so I'm half speed, right?
Correct.
Alright. So my speed is 45, so that means I move 20 or 25.
What is it? Your speed is 45, you said?
Yeah.
Or, it would be, you always, you round down, right? So, it would be 20. Or, yeah, no. Yeah, it would be 20 then.
Alright. I will go ahead and move 20 forward.
Okay.
And then I am going to use a key point and use patient defense.
Okay, there you go. That gives, that makes everything disadvantaged against you, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good deal. That ends your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Lorna, oh wait, it's not top of the order, so you have had your turn to really look at it, but you are going to see some stuff as well. Not trying to punish you guys, but I also can't let a 300-foot thunder wave not have consequences either.
Of course not. Ha! More fucking spiders! Faye, what the fuck did you do?
We're going exterminating.
Yeah, you really gotta learn how to teleport quietly like the rest of us.
Yeah!
Hey, don't gang up on Faye. That was still fucking badass. I love it.
To be fair, we are doing the world.
I would just.
Hey, you're helping all sorts of people out right now. Okay.
Yeah, tell us to our dead horse.
I said it was down, not necessarily dead. Let's see here. So these guys are going to rapidly approach. And this is going to go ahead and grab the sack of the horse that's already webbed, and it's also going to start dragging it away. It already used most of its movement to get there, so it's only going to move just a little bit further up. These guys can't go that much further. They have 25, so they can move maybe just a little bit more. Oops, I am dragging your name, Chester, for some reason. 30 feet. These guys are going to you know what? Actually, yes, they. What are they gonna do? You know what? I know what they're gonna do. These three are gonna come up to you, Cronus. They're gonna charge after you. As you kind of plant your feet and challenge them in a way. And these ones are going to drop to the ground, Lorna. Approach you.
Cool.
And Anika. So wait, shoot, I'm moving too much. Let me see. 20. I think that was about as far as they can go. I think that was about where they were at. This one can go a little bit further. Oh, shoot, my mouse. So you got too many fucking spiders.
Yeah.
And this guy's going to be 30 feet as well. 30. Oh, it's doing that weird point crap. That's close enough for me. These guys. You know what? There's that. And this guy.
Well,
I
have
would
my
like-
next spell prepared.
I would like you all
Okay.
to know that this is 40 spiders. 40.
It was only supposed to be.
Don't make it
40 times 25. That's 1,000 hit points, you guys.
I'm expecting level 10 after this.
Right?
Yep.
I mean,
After this accidental XP grind?
yeah.
Oh.
Accidental.
Here
At
we
least
go.
1,000 slimes.
I need to go ahead and roll
You know what?
a. Alright, so
I'll take a slime.
these 4 are going to target you, Anika, with their web attack. The ones to your south. I wish I could kind of adjust them at the same time. Nope, I guess not. These 2 to the left are going to web you, Lorna, and the 2 to your immediate left, Lorna, are going to bite you. So let me do these 2 bites first.
Okay.
Uno, dos, those both miss. Here come the webs from the other 2. 1, 2, those both miss.
Awesome.
Here comes 4 webs for you, Lorna. Or I'm sorry, Nika. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your AC is what again?
17?
17.
Yeah.
Okay, so 18 hits. 2 of these do hit. So I'm gonna need.
Can I try and
need
make one of them miss?
Can you what? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna try and make one of them miss. Probably not the 18, since I know that would hit.
No.
Does a -4 to the other one make it less than 17?
It does. Yep.
Cool.
The other one's perfect on the nose. 17. So only one of these hits. So I just only need 1 strength check, please.
Check or save? And is
It
it
says-
athletics?
No, it says straight strength check. But-
10.
Okay. So, let's see here. You are completely restrained. You can attempt. You can, as an action, you can attempt to break your restraint, or someone can try to attack the webbing off you again. Similarly, I'm not going to bind your mouth, but you are restrained from your, your legs and your arms and stuff. You can't. You're under the restraint effect. Then these guys are going to attack you real quick. Ronus, let's go and do 3 of these bite attacks against you. 1, 2, 3. Your AC is 20. Yeah.
Yep.
Only one of these hits you. Oh, none of these hit you then. And then these 3 are going to web attack at Josel. Uno, dos, shoot, dos. There you go. Trace. I am going to need I'm going to go ahead and need a 2 strength checks from Mr. Modal. Chester, please. Oh, damn. Let's see. Her string by the target string by the way. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't make a restraint check to evade the. If you get hit by the attack. You just don't. The target is restrained by webbing. As an action, the restrained target can make a DC 12 strength check, bursting the web. So there is not a save for this. That's why there's no saving throw.
No, because it's an attack roll.
Got you. That was my mistake then. So Anika, you're already bound. Mr. Modal is already bound as well. But I will go ahead and honor that strength save when it becomes his turn. Let me go ahead, and these 3 are going to, let's see here. These 3 are going to, well, instead of doing 3, I'm going to do 1 for you, Faye, and here's a web attack at you, Faye. That is going to be a 22, and you're back. Okay, 26 again. Damn that shield. Here comes the next one at you, Faye, and then the last one will be at you, Bart. That's going to be a miss. Here comes one for you, Bart. 24. Does that hit?
Yeah.
All right. So you are going to be restrained. This one next to you, Faye, is going to attack you with a bite. Mm-hmm. Here we go. For nothing. And this one's going to attack the horse. Come on, roll 20. Roll. There we go. And that is going to make the horse fall. Does it make any DC on that point? Yeah, well, DC for the horse. Oh, that is, he's paralyzed. And it's going to use the rest of its movement to begin ascending up the tree with its new. Oh no, it hasn't wrapped it yet. So it is. It's going to just stay there because it wants to carry that thing away and eat them later. That brings us to Dario's turn. Let's see if he is worth a damn anymore. 1d20 plus. There you go, Dario.
Hey, he finally hit.
So that's going to... Oh, and he gets 2 of those. Let me do one more. 18 and 19. And let's go ahead and do his cool little thing. 1d10 plus... d10 plus... 1d8 plus 4. For 17 points of damage. Firing it. I'm so sorry. Firing at the one it sees closest to you in the wagon, and killing the one between you, Faye, and Bart. That is going to bring us to your turn, Faye. Wait a minute, that seems weird. Are you out of order?
Looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'll move you in the right spot, but go ahead and take your turn.
I will move Hex over to this spider.
I didn't see you ping, sorry.
The spider next to Bart and I.
You got it.
And
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I didn't finish the rest of the spiders that are moving away. This one is going to continue its you can go ahead, but it's continuing its ascent up the tree, and it is very, very high off the ground now, about 30 feet off the ground now with the horse. So go ahead, Faye. Sorry for interrupting.
all right, I moved Hex over to this one. Stab one. 14
That's a hit.
for 15. All right, second stab.
You don't even have to. It is fallen from that one. Yeah,
No,
all
the
right,
first
we keep-
one or second one.
on the first attack. Yep. Bart's already been working them a little bit.
All right, then I would have moved over here for the second strike. Just 11.
So, all right. Just for 11. Okay. Here, got it. Okay.
And that is me.
All right. All right. That's going to bring us to you, Lorna. As you see.
You sure about that?
You skipped
No, I'm
Bart.
not. Did I? Damn it! I'm sorry, Park. Go. I'm so sorry.
All right. I guess I'm free of webs now.
Did you get hit by one of the web attacks? Let's see here.
Yeah, you said I did.
You will need to make a straight check to break free. Then.
Yeah, he did.
17.
Sorry, did. Oh, thank you. Go ahead. You're good. You're free.
All right. Ally there, so sneak attack counts.
Oh, but it does take an action to break free.
Okay.
So,
I can technically make an attack action with the offhand, I guess, or is that
Mhm.
no?
no, yeah, you can do that with a bonus action, definitely. It
Alright.
just says specifically an action to break free. And I think as a row, you can still apply your proficiency, right?
Oh, I'll have to.
You need a feat for that.
Oh, okay.
which
Well,
I
19.
have both. I've got dual wielder and
There you go.
two
You're the
weapon
ma-
fighting.
You're good to go then. Go ahead and roll damage.
And ally, so sneak attack, 18.
That spider is gonzo. Okay.
Yeah, that's turn.
Okay.
Now it's my turn.
Before I hit next, Lauren, it's your turn.
Okay. There's
Sorry,
so
guys, I'm
many
out of practice
spiders.
for 3 weeks now.
So many spiders.
It's fine. It's not like my turn is really that hard. I'm just gonna reckless attack, great weapon master 3 of these beasts to death.
Okay.
I am confident in my abilities. I got this.
Do it.
I got this. So I'm gonna go from north to south, starting with the top red one.
Okay. So, that's a
13.
miss.
Fuck. 17
That's a hit.
for a more than 25 points.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Dead.
Ah!
We're
She
dead.
really hates them. She's gonna bonus
Alright.
action kill this one.
Okay.
22.
Definitely.
24.
Aw.
Oh, so
fucking
close.
Fucker.
But you get another attack with your bonus action. Oh wait,
No,
because
because that was my bonus action.
Yep.
By,
Yep.
by the end of this, Lorna's gonna have like 30 kills.
Oh.
Lord is like, I hate fucking spiders. I just
Yeah.
imagine after this, like Lorna just has. You can't even see the red in Lorna's hair. There's just so much web
Oh, yeah.
and just kind of caked into it.
Yeah.
any-
It's fine. Yeah. She's not gonna be more traumatized after that.
This
Anything
is
else, Lorna?
awesome.
No, that's all of her turn.
All right, Jesus, Mr. Modal. I'm skipping on. Not even. I don't have an excuse now. What does Mr. Modal do, Chester? He was restrained, so it did take his action to break free. Unless you don't want to use his action to break free, that's up to you as well.
It's already done.
Yeah, but it was really out of turn, so I'll give you the option.
No, he's gonna have to break free.
Okay.
And he can move, so
Yeah, I mean, he's still flying, so he's good.
zoom. And
All right. Anika, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Something
You are
possibly
friend.
dumb. Yeah. Guess I'm gonna try and break out. Hope
Okay.
it works.
Just a straight check. And you burst through the webbing that has kind of kept you in place.
Yep.
What would you like to do? You have a bonus action and a movement still.
Gonna pat Lorna on the hip where I am. Just go, you got this. It's not an inspiration. I'm just gonna Misty Step to be not here.
Okay.
Anika, also go ahead and at the top of this order, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Cool. 18.
Okay.
Do I see something that would make me not Misty Step from where I was?
No, you do not. But let me just double check their core stats.
Hang on, I might.
Okay. Anika, you know what? No, you wouldn't see them with an 18 because they still are technically stealthing up to you. So that's higher than 18. So you do not get anything from that from where you just moved to.
Cool.
Corvus.
'Cause actually, I would have gone here and then like,
Oh,
don't want to
okay.
be here.
Okay. All right. Before I'd already skipped ahead. Sorry again. Anything else you want to do, or Cornus? It will bring us to you.
I will start attacking the one that's south of me there.
Okay.
18.
So 18 hits. For 14? Yep.
And then key point, flurry of blows.
Okay.
26 for the first one.
Yep, that's a hit.
9.
For 9 more. Let's see. Still kicking.
Alright.
Alright.
Second attack, 15
Oh. 15's a hit. Yep, go for it.
for 11.
For 11 more. That one is no longer with you. Okay. Anything else with your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and roll some d6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 d6. 1, 2, 3 are going to get their spat. So go ahead and remove some of these dots. And the last one would have been going left to right, would have been this guy. Okay. So the two that are next to Josel are just going to do bite attacks. The one away from him is going to use his web again. These two next to you, Crunch, are going to do the bite attacks. These three did not get their recharge back, but the one did, so it's going to try to use its web against you, Anika, as you run away. These two are going to descend on the horse, and together they're not going to take quite the turn, or at least one's going to use its full action to bind the horse up and start pulling away. And with the help of both spiders, it's not as laborious, and they start ascending up the tree about 30 feet up in the air. Matching this one. This one again starts to pull the horse further forward, meeting up with this other spider that came down, and starts dragging this other horse away too, across the webbing. I'm going to do a quick check here fast. Okay. This group is not obscured enough yet, but these are the group to the left. They're not far enough away, but this group is doing okay, and it is becoming difficult to see these targets. We'll do perception checks to see if you guys pass their stealth checks, and that way you guys can have an attempt at attacking them again. These two, one of which is going to web a shot at you, Faye, and the other one's going to web shot at you, Bart. So let's go ahead and these guys are going to approach you as well, Lorna. So let's do this. Lorna first, 3 bites. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, wow. You did reckless, right, Lorna?
Yeah.
Those all hit.
Cool.
1, 2, 3. And that is going to, one is a critical as well.
Awesome.
So that's shoot, I got a half. So you're going to
Just do
take
piercing versus poison.
All right. So not halved, you will have 22 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then poison, you will have 22, 34. Holy shit. 45. 45 poison damage.
Holy fuck.
Ow.
Yep. Oh, and these guys, I guess, are. And these 3, these don't have their web anymore. I guess they'll chase after you, Anika, since they don't have their web. And if this one can't make it to Anika, it probably would go to you too, Lorna. I'm not trying to pick on you.
Nope, it's fine.
It's
But
fine.
this is fine. It's all fine. Here, because he can't get to you, it's going to, I guess, use its web on you, Anika. So 2 bites for you, Anika, and 1 web. So let's do bites first. 1, 2. 17 is a miss, right?
No, 17 will hit, but I'll try and make it miss.
Oh, go for it.
I do! Just barely.
All right. The next one does hit for 18 points of damage, 14 of which is poison.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And I will need, Lorna, I'm sorry, I do need I will need 3 con checks from you as well.
Check
Con
or save?
saves.
Con
saves.
Let's see here. Con saves, yeah. It doesn't, I'm surprised it doesn't say which save. It just says DC failed save. But it's a poison, so I imagine it's con, so.
Yeah, does it say if you pass, it's half damage, or?
It does say that, so let me fix your poison a little bit too.
Oh,
So I said 40,
okay.
45
Correct.
poison damage.
Oh, so then I get +7 back. Yay.
And the DC is... Where is it? Where is it? What is the DC? With the DC on the field save.
I would assume
It's probably the same as the web save.
Yeah, fair. 12 then. So you are going to be... You'll... I already said 45 before. Shit, that would have been the third one, the critical. So that's... We're not going to do that one. So 23... So maybe it's here, 8, 22. So go ahead and add 22 divided 2 is 11. So go ahead and add 11 health points back, Lorna.
Okay.
Because you passed the first 2.
Shit.
Anika, you only take half that damage of the poison,
Yeah, I
and
got
so so that's 11 total for you. And these 2 are for Cronus, for 16 and 23. Let's do the 23. For 19 damage, 9 of that is poison. I will need a con save from you as well. And these 2 are going to be for Mr. Modal. 24 and a 19. I think 20 is the 19 is the magic number. So both of those will hit as well. Cronus, you're in good shape, but you'll only take 10 damage, or 5 for the piercing because you're raging, and 4 for the poison. So 9 total for you. Mr. Modal is going to take... let's see here, 18, 26, 33 points. I'll need 2 con saves for Mr. Modal, please. let's see here. And these are going to be the web shot at you, Faye. Let's see here. Or did I? No, that was last turn. Okay. 1. That's a miss. 7 and 7. Even though I don't have advantage, I just leave it on. 15 is for you, Bart, which I think is definitely 18 your AC, so that's a miss as well. Let me mark those if they need to recharge. And that is going to. We need to save from Joseph. Let me get that for you, Bart. Help you out. Con save 20. He is in good shape, so he is only going to take. There's 2 of them, 2 attacks though. So let's do another con save. I just had it open. Thank you, sir. So that is going to be a total of 18. So 9 points of poison damage. So he's only going to take 9 damage. And that is going to end all of their turns, bringing us to you, Faye.
Alright, I am going to move Hex over to this one. Stepping up to it.
Excuse me.
That's 12. 12 plus 13, 25.
25. All right. It is not looking great. Anything else with your turn?
That's me.
All right. So Dario's going to take a shot at one more. Let me go ahead and do his little thingamabob. Shit, what was it? 1d or 2d20 plus 6. So he is going to hit one of them. You know what? He's going to help you out, Lorna. He's going to fire at the one that's closest to the wagon, the one that's lost its recharge. Excuse me.
I appreciate that.
Oh, he's not dead. What am I doing? No, I did. I haven't even rolled damage yet. 1d10 plus. Where is it? 1d10 plus 1d8 plus 4. For 15 points of damage. And all of you at this point are going to see, or not all of you, Lauren, you're also going to hear the sound of additional arrows, and they're flying through the tree limbs and through the branches and piercing through the web. Let's see how these guys do.
Oh.
We either have allies or we have enemies.
Well, that depends on what they hit.
Let's go ahead and do them all at one time.
Oh, no.
I think 3 of them missed.
So only 3 of them hit. So sadly, it's not a cavalry feeling as much as I would love it to feel like for you guys. But you are going to see another arrow purchase right into the one that Daryl just hit, slaying that one down. Shoot. This one falling with a arrow. This one coming over the head, coming from behind you, Faye, stabbing or piercing through the spire, slaying that one, and then finally one more from this edge, coming from your direction, Cronus. Not killing the beast, but it's definitely is now looking very in bad shape. At this point, giving away their position. If you guys take the time to see where the arrows came from, you're going to see several wood elf rangers from the tree that seem to have also been alerted to your position. So, maybe you guys you need to thank Faye a little bit too.
We would have been fine.
As they are, they seem to be coming to your aid. And to help dispatch these spiders. You guys have definitely got them surrounded, and not that spiders are really truly showing fear, but they are definitely getting the short end of the stick here. Bart, what would you like to do, sir?
Bonus action, click the Boots of Restel, and double my speed.
Okay.
attack. This one. 15.
That's a hit. All right.
24.
24. Okay. It's still up.
And that's it.
All right, Lorna, it is your turn. You see what you were presumed to be new allies of wood elves firing
Yeah.
arrows down on these enemies, and one has fallen behind you.
Yeah, no, she's still gonna recklessly attack, starting from the top, going counterclockwise.
Okay.
Fuck these things.
Okay.
18 will hit.
That's a hit.
Oh, fuck a duck. Oh, but that
For
was the one
21
that had
points?
1 hit point?
No, that was the one right below
And
you that
another
the other
one.
guy killed.
Okay, she'll hit it one more time.
All right.
Or not!
Um.
And another one.
and a bonus
Frenzy,
action.
Sorry, go ahead.
She's really
That's
scared, you guys.
she's rising to the occasion. Give her a break.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, that one is gone.
Is it?
Um.
I didn't kill it though.
Yep. That,
16.
you roll a 16. Go ahead and roll damage. I mean, it don't.
Oh, 16
it,
hits?
you- Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Oh.
Your minimum damage with that is 15.
Yeah.
I think it's dead.
Son of a bitch. Cool.
All right.
Okay.
No,
you're,
it's not dead.
Mr. Modal, what would Mr. Modal do, Chester?
It's 20.
At this point, even if we nail the spiders, the horses are going to fall and die. So that's just out of our hands. Spiders
yeah.
are here; those are in his hands.
The horses are fucked.
Swing. This one here.
Okay. That is going to go ahead and do damage.
8 slashing.
All right. He does produce a little blood, but he is still very much so intent on the fight. Like, he doesn't register that there are even more of you now.
And that's it.
Okay, Anika, what would you like to do as 2 spiders chase after you to bite you?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my harp again and go, no thank you. Let's see, what damage do I want to try this time? I really want to know what wind damage is from this harp, so we're gonna do that.
Okay.
Just because I find it funny. So 7 musical notes just sort of come out and slash across them in a breeze?
So it starts off as a breeze. As you start playing the notes, and then the notes start coming away from it, it starts to pick up some wind around you, almost kind of like a whirlwind. It's picking up leaves and making them cut through the spider's hard shell, like almost like little blades cutting across it at such rapid rates, and it does a little damage to it. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I would like to again execute the spell of not be here.
Okay, go for it.
Come over here.
I see now. Have a good day. Goodbye.
It's like, okay. And then we come over here because they're in the trees.
Yep.
That way I can see more.
Definitely. All right, Cronus, what would you like to do, sir?
Well, go back to attacking this one. $21. So
Yep.
10 damage to the one on the top one there.
And that one falls as well.
Well, we'll start working on this one.
Okay.
3, 10.
All right.
Burn a key point. Flurry of
Okay.
blows.
Boom. Yeah, both hit. Go ahead and do damage. And that one is dead as well.
You were very consistent.
All right. What else would you like to do, Cronus, with your turn?
Just so they stop chasing people. I'm going to actually move to here.
Okay. Pretty good call.
And then that'll be my turn.
All right. These guys are going to continue to use the rest of their movement to try to get away, and they're going to go ahead and do their stealth again as they continue to kind of run away from battle. Go ahead and move this back to the GM layer. Get these, clean this up a little bit. And a lot of their colony, I guess they don't really have a colony, but they're high. I don't know, they're not really a hive either.
I really don't want to know what a group of spiders is called, so I'm not looking it up.
Swarm, I guess. Group swarm of giant spiders. Okay, so 3 for you, Lorna. 1 for you, Bart. 3 for you, Josel, and 2 for you, Cronus. 1, 2, 3. 1 hits you, Lorna.
They're all at
And go ahead.
advantage.
Only 1 hits you.
What? Okay.
They're
They're
spiders.
scared, okay?
This started well for them, and now it's going really quick. No, so 5 piercing. I already have it for you. And go ahead and do a con save for me. Excuse me. And I'm gonna do similar for you, Cronus. Cronus, you're safe. Lorna, you're good. So you will take 5 piercing and 3 poison. Already have. So that's 8 total.
Oh, okay. Cool.
What's that?
The poison doesn't get halved again, though.
Correct, but
Okay.
it was only 6 points of poison.
Okay.
And since you passed the save, you only get 3.
Awesome.
So 8 total damage. And then Cronus, both of these miss you. Here comes for Josel. 1, 2, 3. The 6 definitely missed. 14 misses and 11 misses. Okay. And this one's for you, Bart, for a 23. So that is going to hit for not critical. Let's see, 9. Go ahead and do a. Oh no, you're completely immune to poison effects, so you don't have to even bother with that. So you only take 9 points of piercing damage. And that is going to end their turn, as it brings us back to you, Faye. You have lost sight of your horses, but you do see these new wood elves that have come to join in the fight.
Right. I will acknowledge that. Don't know where the horses have gone. That's not good, but let's go help Lorna out. I'm gonna step over here, move Hex over to this one, and I'm gonna blast it.
Okay. Start blasting. All right, 13.
That last one's gonna miss.
Okay. All right. Anything else with your turn?
That's it.
All right. Let me go ahead and do these archers real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 12 of them plus Dariel, so I'll go ahead and do 13. 13, 20 plus. I think theirs is plus 5. Let me double check. Archer. Oh no, plus 6. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. That's what we want to see. 1 critical, 2 critical, 3 critical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 total hit though only. So, going clockwise, let's do these. So this one gets obliterated by the 1 arrow. The next one is going to miss. But the third one is definitely going to hit, killing this one as well by you, Lorna. Let's keep going clockwise. These top 3 ones miss your target, Bart. The bottom right ones, only 1 hits, but it's with a critical. And it's going to go after the one that Josel hit. So let me go ahead and do damage. And that one's going to get blown up as well. And then, let's see, only 2, 3. Only 1 more hit, and this one's gonna shoot the ones that you're working on, Cronus. Oh, that is going to. All right. Brings us to you, Bart. What would the spiders seem to be dropping quickly right at the moment, and you guys are going to make it out of this at this rate. What would you like to do to the spider in front of you that's giving you trouble?
I'd like to do that.
Okay. Go ahead and do that. And that is going to fall that spider.
And then I'll use my cunning action to dash.
Okay.
Can I get to anybody to help out? I could technically get to there. Yeah. I'll get to there. And then ready dagger to throw next turn. And that's it.
All right. Lorna, what would you like to do?
I wonder. Just gonna recklessly attack this one. And hopefully, actually, I actually hit for more than 26? 26 exactly.
Oh my gosh. There
Fuck
you go.
yeah.
That one is dead.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And... Oh, no. I'm trying to click the clicky thing. It's within 30 feet. So then I'm going to use my bonus action to breathe fire on this one.
Okay, go for it.
13 wow damage.
You said the bottom one or
Bottom
the top
one, yeah.
The bottom one. Okay, that one has not been hit yet. The other one looks a little bit more bloody, just in case you would like to change
Sure.
your target.
She's
Okay.
trying to kill anything and everything without killing her friends, so it's fine.
Okay. And that
Like
scorches
shit.
this one to a crisp.
Haha.
And,
Did it make a dex
you know what?
save?
Oh, it did not make a dex save. Forgot about the dex
13.
save. It fails. Okay, so
Yeah.
you do the total 13, and it is dead. And you might be able to eat it later.
Yeah,
Sorry, cook.
nope. That's her turn.
Okay. Josel, what would you like to do? Or what would Mr. Josel like to do, Chester?
Possibly kill a spider.
Okay.
I guess to the one here.
Okay. Yep, go for it. So 11 points of slashing. Got it.
And I'm guessing 13 misses.
13 does miss.
Okay. And that's his turn.
All right, Anika, you guys have got them almost to the bottom, and you do the body language of the spiders do look like they're basically like self-preservation mode now that they're basically not nearly their swarm. And what would you like to do?
I'll go ahead and Eldritch Blast this one by Josel.
Go for it.
Boom, boom. I think at least a 25 hits for 6 damage.
Yep, it does. I know you said it. Which one again?
This one.
Thank you. There we go. It's still up.
Yep, that's what I got.
Cronus, what would you like to do, sir?
I am actually going to finish this one off right here. Well, we'll start attacking it.
Okay. So much confidence, like, yeah, I'm just gonna kill it this turn. Both hit. 10. So 23, it is still barely up.
And then key point, flurry of blows.
And then I would like to make it not up.
I'm going to say that's probably dead. Yep. That one is dead. You still have one more attack though, and some movement. You can probably get over to the other spider and get your other fury to blow off.
Yep.
All right. Yep. And that one is no longer as well. All right. That brings us to you, Faye. You have vision on one last spider. Excuse me. Yep, you got it. Hmm. I see your arrow.
Hold
You're-
on.
Hmm. Do you want an Eldritch Blast?
Hold on. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Sorry, I did roll it. Did it not show up?
I didn't. Oh, I do see it. Okay.
Yes,
Here we go.
it did.
10,
You
15.
Crit failed on one though.
Not 15. So 10. So you do 10 points of damage.
Yep.
All right. Following up by the archer's turn, which, you know what? I guess to be fair, I'll go ahead and roll the 12d20, but I would be surprised if we didn't get enough here. 20. Let's see. Yes. 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 I'm not even going to bother with the damage. This one as well is dead. Bringing us out of a very long combat. Sorry, not sorry. I didn't plan to go that long, but I also didn't expand a bit on a warning shot going out through the forest either.
Okay.
And as for the moment, I mean, you guys are still, the adrenaline's rushing through, and the battle comes to an end. You see these bodies of spiders that you have just laid to waste, and as the calm, comes to you and the other wood elves for the trees, they start to descend a little bit on the branches and approach closer to you, trying to navigate through the thick webbing. So it does take a little bit of time, and eventually one wood elf comes up to you guys. He has long blonde hair with some green ribbons and some wood beads adorning his different braids and hair pieces. And he approaches you guys with a watchful eye, still of your group and the others, or in the area to expect. Like, we heard you guys coming from a mile ahead. If you guys weren't so capable, it seems like if so capable, then there probably wouldn't have been much for us to come here to find what made that loud noise. Are you all right?
Mostly. And as I say
Mostly.
that, I'm like, wait, where's Lorna?
Where's Lorna?
Nope. 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 Don't like this. Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Do you wanna wait in the cart?
Yep. Yep. Nope. Okay. Bye. Yep.
We must move quick. It's not safe here. We have a small little hideout for now that has made do over for the past 2 days. Gather your belongings and your friends, and if you wish to follow us, and we can speak a little bit more somewhere a little bit more safe.
Sounds like a plan.
He kind of sends a hand gesture to the other elves, and you'll see that they start to kind of go into the woods, and he's kind of follows behind, pausing momentarily for you guys to follow behind. Shoot, my headphones are dying. Let's see. Can you guys still hear me okay?
Yep.
Lorna, we may need to use you as a horse.
Nope.
I mean, can't we just fold the card up?
Yeah, we could just.
We have
walk.
2 statues in there.
Fuck. Sure. I'll walk. Yep.
I don't think you're going to be able to push this massive cart.
Panic rage and yes. I have one more rage
cart
left.
is
I will panic
massive.
rage.
Not even that you could even, let's say, okay, on a perfect road with, it's on
No, I
wheels.
know, I
Yes,
know.
I could totally see.
It's a
But
lot.
into the forest, I don't think you could do that.
Okay, polymorph me, I guess? Or somebody?
I need an hour before I could do that.
Let's just walk. We
Yeah,
can leave these
it's not
statues and come
necessarily
back.
a strength thing. It's the terrain and everything plays a role into this.
We should probably just drag the statues with
Yeah,
us.
we'll just drag the statues. I'm sure between
Okay.
Josel, Cronus, and I, and Bart, we should be able to carry them.
Trust me, you want me to help you more than Bart.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Shots fired. Damn.
I mean, Bart is all bones at the moment.
Yeah,
so-
it's like also Anika's just gonna point out. Yeah, remember when we went to the pirate island and
Wait.
I was the one who had to row us back? Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you in skeleton form, Bart? I thought there was oil lamps on the cart, so I thought
it was
like
dark out, so I didn't know I brought out skeleton.
Okay, it is dim, at least dim light, and it's nighttime, so you know what? It is dark too. But around the wagon, you are putting off enough light, so you do not look like in skeleton form at your current position. If you want to stay in human form, obviously you'll have to come up with some light source, but you don't. That's up to you.
Okay.
I'll just cast dancing lights on him.
I mean, if you want to, I'm not.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you
Because
want to.
I don't think we
your
want to meet
identity
the
or
elves with skeleton pirate.
So as you guys kind of follow this gentleman through the woods after packing up your cart back into the little box, and Lorda and Cronus carrying the heavy statues, Saner and Dario falling behind, trailing behind, definitely not wanting to stay behind this spider nest, essentially. It takes about 20-30 minutes to the webs in the silk is definitely still a problem, making the train and track difficult, but at least you're getting far enough away where you're feeling some semblance of safety. The rangers that you're traveling with, the other 12, are all keeping a watchful eye up on the treetops for anything that might be lurking to jump out and grab all of you. And you find a little bit of an old tree a few miles away, where it's one of these, again, this massive trees that are several feet wide in diameter, and it just goes up what seems to be forever. He will go approach the tree and move a large piece of fallen logs and stuff that have been kind of stacked up against it, revealing a little bit of an alcove inside of it, where he has made, or him and his rangers have made this makeshift hideaway in this vast forest, and at least to give them some form of shelter from the creatures and everything. As soon as you got there, he goes, "We're lucky that the Watchers didn't come as well. I would have rather dealt with those. I'm glad we only had to deal with the spiders, not those Watchers."
We've met those earlier.
Yeah, I turned one into a polar bear.
His eyebrow will raise at this, and perhaps it's not us that would rescue you, but perhaps it could be you that could rescue us by the end of this day. Who are you, and what has brought you into the Wandering Wood? You seem obviously not from around here, and they'll notion of Dario, and like, this journey is very treacherous between Nithma and Thalos at this time. I imagine you are their guide, and he'll nod. They seek passage that he'll kind of share the information that you guys were looking for guidance to Thalos. But then he changes his glance and his attention back to you guys to just kind of size you up, and he's just trying to assess each and every one of you. Sadly, I don't think anyone or your trip to Thalos is going to happen anytime soon. We have not been able to make our way back since we've been sent out to scout out, the orcs and Cyril trying to find this witch that has put this curse, this plague upon the forest.
Let's
She's
start.
tainted the minds of these creatures and has definitely warped these what used to protect our forest.
Where? Why can't we leave?
We have not been able to make it back to Thalos. The webbing and the spiders that have essentially made it almost near.
Were we even hidden there in the first place? I thought you wanted to go and kill this hag. This hag.
I mean,
Also,
I
you hear
did
me,
when I thought I knew who she was. Still want to kill her, but problem?
I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me? My headphone died. I had switched
Yeah,
the
we
other
can
one.
hear you.
He'll say, Cyril has plagued and cursed the minds of the creatures and is controlling the spiders with deep and some dark magic that have walled and trapped the city of Dallas. We were sent on a scouting mission to go investigate the issues, and this is all that is left of the Rangers I was sent out to of my squad.
Hang on, I may be misunderstanding that sentence. There's magic blocking Thalos, or a bunch of webs blocking Thalos?
We have not been able to make it all the way through, but from as close as we can get, it's essentially encased and trapped in webs. Correct. The magic is what's basically given. So out of character, it basically sounds like that this witch Cyril is corrupting and controlling Newa to some capacity, and controlling or plaguing the minds of the creatures and bending basically the force to her will and telling them to do what she wants them to do.
But
and that is not allowing people to make it through the Wandering Forest so that back in character. They basically they're trying to cut us off from aid. We had not heard word or seen anyone come from Nithma in some time, which was one of the reasons we were sent out. And now we know why we have not heard word in so long. If it wasn't the undead or the orcs in the goblins and the other drow in here, it's the Watchers and everything else they've turned against us.
how big is Thalos? Like,
it's not a huge city. It's
okay.
It's a town. It's not like a massive major city, but it is a.
Great.
Yeah,
so buildings covered in web. Have you tried burning
it's big
your way
enough
out?
It's big enough to know that that's a lot of spiders and a shitload of web to even make that possible to like block it out. And he'll nod. Fire does help clear the path and make it more approachable, but there's just so many of these creatures out that it seems like you're not putting much of a dent in. And at least without drawing enough attention to ourselves to be attacked. All we hope right now is that the people that are inside the city of Dallas are safe behind in their homes back where we left them. Let me see what else I got here. We're just actually coming back from 2 days ago from our scouting mission where we finally have tracked down the goblins and the witch, the Sorrel. We found them to the northeast, near the remains of Tannock, the cruel deceiver, and that's where we have tracked them down.
I'm sorry, the remains of what?
The remains of Tannock.
What is that?
You won't need to do a history check. Being the knowledge buff that you guys are, you will know Tannock as he's one of the ancient green dragons that fell during the Giant and Dragon Wars. He fell in the Wandering Forest. Something to do with his remains, and I imagine what they're doing. Their magic is is probably leveraging the remains to hopefully, or well, not hopefully, but to, I guess, corrupt or deceive Newa to convince her that we are no longer allies of the forest and that we are the enemies and not the intruders. It would seem.
Okay.
That's not good.
Change of plans again. We need to go kill the bitch, obviously. Question.
Obviously.
Do any of you speak that language that the forest does?
Some, or yes, some of us can speak for the trees.
Can you teach me a little bit?
I don't
If
know
we're
if they
gonna
have-
try and convince Newa that the one who starts the nets, Cyril, is bad news, someone needs to convince her.
I'm hoping. I have a theory. Oh, go ahead, Faye. I'm sorry.
Well, back down in Atlantis, we had that necklace about one of us to speak primordial. Have you ever heard of anything like that could allow us to speak the language of the trees? Maybe that might help.
No, it's not quite that tongue. But if you have spoken to the trees in situations going even worse, if they are speaking to outsiders and not those that live here in the wandering forest. If I could share, I don't know what message you've heard so far.
I'll
Gibberish.
tell them what I heard when I used comprehend language.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they speak to us frequently as well that Newa's in much grave danger as well. I have a theory, and he looks at his group and of other rangers, and he speaks to a few of them, and decides to share the information and says, "We are thinking Cyril has the staff that Cyril was seen using. Cyril was touching Dewa with her staff, and it seemed to cause her great pain. And it seems to be the source of whatever is poisoning or at least corrupting her mind against us. I'm hoping that if we can dispatch her, her troops or those that are supporting her, or get close to her undetected without getting attacked by the Watchers or her creatures of the forest, if we can stop her or separate her from that staff, then perhaps we can undo or at least stop Newa's condition from worsening so that she may be able to get control of the forest once more and restore the balance.
It is a witch. Which means sneaking up is not necessarily something that would be easy. So we could assume that she's some kind of detection by magical means. But if you draw her eyes somewhere else, hard to see what's behind you when you're looking forward, isn't it?
True, but I do not see them leaving or seeing the drow seem to not go so much on patrols as much as she sends the orcs and the goblins out to do her.
I'm sorry, drow?
These drow.
Correct.
Do they have any symbols on them, like a white handprint?
That's new. When did drow start?
Drow have been coming into the wandering forest and working with the orc clans from the northwest, the crags, with the orc clans from the Hellmouth. Together, they've joined forces and are working to disrupt the harmony of this forest. And
any of these drow, have they had any symbols on them, like a white handprint or anything?
And he'll nod his head to you. And what do you know of this white handprint?
Need to know information. You don't quite need to know that yet.
This
if you
drow
see one, kill them.
Well, yeah. Kill them. Like.
Especially if it's looks like it's tattooed onto them.
As opposed to what?
Well, if it's on them, you know.
As opposed to next to?
Well, if it's not tattooed on them, maybe they might be able to be convinced to leave the group they're a part of.
Also, if there's ones with handprints, that means somewhere there's someone giving them commands. Probably nearby.
Have you also seen a tiefling?
So
with
what
them?
we see. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Have you seen a tiefling with them? Or
He's kind of bouncing his eyes between the two of you. Seems from what we've seen, all of them are following this drow mage, which it seems like she is giving the orders, the driders that she commands, and
What?
other.
we
What's that?
traders.
Yeah.
Where'd those R's?
We did have
Yeah, some of them.
this drow. What does she look like exactly?
And he'll start to describe the drow as best to his ability. He'll kind of very racistly kind of gesture at you, Faye. Well, kind of looks a little bit like you, but instead of the white silvery hair, she has black hair, seem to be tied back with a tied back, and that's probably the most notable. I guess I don't really know how to answer your question. I'm sorry, Faye. Like,
I'm
like, are
trying
you
to
thinking
get
like what she's wearing,
yeah.
or are you what like physical appearance, or just
Something to see if Faye knows who she is.
Yes.
okay?
If,
Sorry,
you,
no.
if a cop asked you for a description,
Okay. I mean, he'll kind of gesture towards you, Faye, in regarding to similar height, similar build, and about same complexion. And then he'll say again, describe the hair as being black and her eyes being a green color, and she wears these dark black robes with different kind of patterns. Not of any kind of house that he is familiar with, at least. I mean, with his limited knowledge of houses and what drows come from, he didn't recognize anything that he is at least familiar, but nothing that would even kind of lend itself to that same to a house, even a house that he may not know, but they all kind of characteristically are somewhat familiar in design.
Yeah,
But,
the black hair is not drow.
The orcs seem to bend to Cyril's command. At least the ones that we've seen. Don't see any leaders and stuff, but I do know that they send their scouts. They have sent some of their orcs and crew and some of their people south and to the east, but they still remain fairly strong. Too strong for our group to try to attack them ourselves. Perhaps you guys are the edge that we needed to get in there and save Nawa.
wait, did you say Cyril is the drow, or what is
Cyril,
who's Cyril?
Cyril is the witch, the drow witch. Yeah, that
Okay,
he's speaking about. Yep.
I thought there was a second drow.
Cyril. Could I roll history to see if I know any drow with that name, or maybe from the academy and whatnot?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Come on, I really want to know. I want to know how Faye reacts to this. I will give myself guidance.
I don't think you give yourself guidance after you roll. So with a 19, you will you're not really familiar with someone by the name of Cyril, or that or I'm sorry, you're not really, that description doesn't really do anything for you, but the name Cyril somehow seems fuzzy in the back of your mind, but you're having a hard time placing exactly anything of real value or importance.
I'm immediately taking out the golden paper and asking Mom.
Okay, you're gonna. So what are you doing with your patron?
I'm taking out the golden piece of paper. I'm writing, Mother, do you remember anyone by the name of Cyril?
Okay. All right. So you start to write on the piece of paper, and once she receives that message, she will reply back.
The name sounds familiar to me. I can't know where.
Oh.
Well,
I was kind of
you
doing
could-
other chaotic things in Menzo, not looking at family records.
I wish, because if the name's familiar, I wish I could share you with the last name, but that is information we have not uncovered quite just yet. Me and my crew have only been able to find this amount of information so far.
And she herself had a white handprint, correct?
No, she's the one commanding them.
Correct, but what Anika said.
And she obviously didn't have any symbols or anything.
I mean, you don't give a
Not
commander
that
a white handprint, right?
True.
I mean, some of the people you met so far along your journeys, some of the leaders do have white handprints because if it's almost like willingly, it's almost empowering versus enslaving. So, as you guys already know, there's a huge cost at the end of the day.
Yeah. Also, just assuming that if she is what I'm going based off of personality and gut instinct, I don't think she'd have that, give someone that type of hold on her.
Fair enough.
Anika, what are you currently wearing, and what is visible on your person?
I'm wearing my armor with a robe of useful things. My necklace probably in all of this running away and actual running has fallen out a bit, but other than that, rapier and my harp.
Okay. Just make a note of that. Okay. I'm sorry, not trying to give off that creepy.
Oh no, I had a feeling you were really only asking about one thing. It's like, yeah, they can probably see it.
I just want to know for if the opportunity comes up, if it's recognizable, if someone would be able to speak to it. It's not coming. It's not relevant yet, but I just need to know that for my knowledge. Okay. Yeah, he looks at you. You guys, we really could use your aid. I think between me and my rangers and our knowledge of the forest, we might have a chance to kind of at least get them on their heels, or at least and hopefully save Newa. And can we request? Can we ask of you for your aid?
You can. And assuming we all survive this, you can even help with some other things. But we'll start with getting the forest habitable again.
If you help us with this, we will do. Dallas and ourselves, I'm sure, will do great things. We'll try to do everything we can to return. We'll try to do whatever we can if we can get the forest back to where balance back to this forest.
Cool. I think first things first, so we kind of need to sleep.
Yeah, at least one day.
Maybe two.
Maybe two. Maybe three. Who knows? It's fine.
How exhausted are you?
I'm very tired.
He'll
sleep, Lorna.
On a scale of 1 to 5.
2.
he'll look nervously at that request and say, "This shelter has kept me and my men safe for 2 days so far out here on our own since we're making our return journey. It seems sufficient and sturdy enough, but I don't know with the growing control that they're grading over Nawa how much longer this shelter will be even safe for us.
Well, we
But
need
we
at
do have
least one
time for
night.
definitely. Yeah, and he'll say we definitely need to rest. Myself and myself and my group included. We've been really kind of trying to find a way into Phallus, any other way to get out of this forest or back to our city, so we can get more people, more men to come back with us to deal with Cyril. This was really supposed to be a I won't say exactly a scouting mission, but we were supposed to observe and report and only engage if we had to.
Well, I think we have to. Also, what's your name?
My name, oh shit, I just went off that page. Dang it. My name is, oh, I just had you open. My name is Aladen. Let me spell that real quick.
Thank you.
Aladen. My name is Aladen Autumnseeker. All right. You guys seem like you've been traveling for a while. It's the middle of the night. We need to rest ourselves. So you are welcome to anything. Making yourself comfortable here as much as possible. It's definitely crowded, I know, but I think it will make do for at least one solid night of the rest. You guys seem like you've been traveling for a while. I will have my men be on watch, of course, while you guys kind of catch up on your sleep.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And some of the men that aren't staying on watch do start kind of turning in, and just as like you still have his attention, and he's still speaking with you. But some of the other men have gone to their assignments. They're doing their roles at the moment. What was that, Lorna?
No, I'm good.
All right. So does everyone kind of turn in for the night then, or does anybody have any other questions before turning in for the night?
No, I assume we're probably going to put up either the dome and or the wagon.
I think it would be mean because we're in a hollowed out tree.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess. Yeah, no. I guess we won't sleep outside. Yeah, I guess I'll just find a corner and pass out and not dream of spiders.
Okay.
I'm gonna use like Lorna's leg as a pillow.
Good luck.
All right.
Just gonna be tossing and turning all night.
Before Faye goes to sleep, she's gonna hold out her holy symbol and is gonna try to illustrate for guidance. It's another drow facing one.
Mm-hmm.
One not with the white handprint. Because one of the teachings is trying to redeem the drow, and this Faye's kind of conflicted on what to do here. She is supposed to strike out at evil, but she's trying to figure out how to approach this drow, because the name sounds familiar.
Okay. Faye, as you know what, let me roll something real quick.
Roll religion, or
No, I'm actually gonna roll something to see what happens here. Okay, I like this. As you say, are you speaking out loud, or is all internal in your head as you say these prayers?
I think I'd be whispering it in Undercommon.
Okay. as you whisper these words and these prayers to your God, you will. It starts off as a feeling, almost like a tingling sensation in your chest, working its way up to your throat. Um, as you feel the presence of something, um, you clutch tight, or you got your holy symbol in your hand, and as soon as the kind of the tingling sensation radiates across your entire body, um, you will hear this voice come through, like you'll hear this voice in your head, and I'm going to take you to a private channel real quick.
Oh boy.
Oh fuck.
Ah, she's fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, so that fight was interesting.
I haven't used the harp in a while. That was fun.
Yeah.
Lauren, I forgot about the whole mic thing. Can you hear okay?
Yeah, I will mute myself.
Okay. It's okay. It's going to be probably relatively quick because we'll resolve this at the next session, Faye, so don't really worry about that, Lorna.
Okay.
But as you say these prayers, Faye, and you feel this tingling sensation rush over your body, you hear this voice into your mind. But it's not the voice that you were suspecting. Do not forget who has given you your power. You pray to your God, but you need to. I'm the one that have gotten you this far. I will take care of you, Faye, as I've done since you were in the womb. He goes, say the word, or he'll say, go to Tanakh, say the word, do as I command, and I will give you the power to stop Cyril and break her control over Newa.
Okay.
You must follow.
Can you type that down
Follow.
and put names out in chat so I can write it to my notes?
Yes, I will. But he's basically I'm doing a bad job. I'm sorry. He's basically a little bit. He's a little. The voice seems irritated and very irritated or a little bit perturbed that you are praying to your goddess instead of trying to reach out to your patron, essentially. He's kind of there's a little bit of a jealousy going on between your inner self and I guess the goddess and this patron of.
It's like angel and the dragon on one.
Exactly.
Dragon on the other shoulder.
Yeah, you got this. Yeah, exactly. 100% right. So it seems to be very a little perturbed, but it does resolve. It's like, do my bidding. Do as I say and command. I will continue to provide you power and what you need to stop Sorrel. Visit Tannock. And then it kind of fades away, and you kind of come back to. It was kind of an overwhelming voice. It's very disorienting. Even very disorienting. And it's almost like when you snap back to the group, it's like coming out of almost like you were already sleeping. And I'm going to switch this back up to the group up above. Okay?
You're right.
Okay. We're back. So you guys will see that, or go ahead, Faye. I'll let you go ahead and describe what Faye does after that.
Faye is kind of has her eyes wide after that moment. Kind of doing some heavy breathing. Was not expecting that.
Not expecting what?
I was trying to pray to illustrate. I got an answer. Not from her.
Not from who?
It's the one that's been watching over me since before I was even born.
What?
the one that's given me a lot of my power.
Which one? Don't you have like 3 things now?
It's the dragon.
Oh, yay. What dragon great-great-great-grandpa say?
We gotta go to Tannock. When we're there, I gotta say the name, and he will bestow something that will help us defeat Cyril.
Out of the kindness of his draconic heart?
He seemed agitated. I don't know.
Hmm. So great-great-grandpa may be using you as a pawn for something. Or great-great-grandpa's pissed that another Jow's messing around with dragon remains.
Seems like it.
Hmm. Either way, we don't really have much of a choice. Well, I guess we do, but the other choice is fight a harder battle. And hope we win.
If I'm curious what's in Tannock waiting for us, but if it can help defeat Cyril, it might be worth it.
Yeah. Besides, when has anything we've done not had a risk involved?
True. It's just I've never heard his voice until now.
Yeah, that's a little concerning. That's also another day's problem. Wait, didn't that fortune teller say something about him?
Yeah. I guess it was only a matter of time before he would request something.
Yeah. Guess you just have to decide if Great Great Grand Dragon's on your side or his side, and is his side aligned with our side or someone else's side. Actually, I'm not even sure if that made sense.
I mean, he definitely is on his side, that's all we know.
Yeah, we don't know if his side aligns with our side or the Forgotten side or the far side of the moon or the banana side. I don't know.
I think the only way to find out is
Do it and hope it doesn't fuck things up for the bad.
Yep.
Yeah, let's try and fuck things up for the better.
We just need to figure out how far is Tannock from here.
Didn't they say like 2 days? But that is with an army of orcs, goblins, drow, and spiders in between.
Yep. Probably a few days.
Mm-hmm. That's also assuming we don't run into a bunch of spiders again.
Yeah, for Lorna's sake, let's avoid spiders.
I imagine you guys are speaking in privacy, so
Yep.
Very quietly.
Lorna probably sneezes in her sleep.
She probably hasn't even gone to sleep yet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start quietly.
Nope.
Just gonna start quietly strumming a song of rest, hoping it helps with nightmares. It's not really how it works. I'm gonna try anyway.
after a long day of travel and an arduous kind of battle and fights that you've encountered this day, you all finally do get a little bit of rest and peace to go to sleep. Those that are trying to sleep, I know Bart, you can go into like a meditative state. Night falls upon, or you finally get your rest into the night, and already into the wee hours, and you guys will go ahead and have a full night's rest, and we will start next session in the morning as you guys awake and plan or chart your course to Tannock, which is only a few miles further out northeast. So, and that's going to end the session. So yay! I'm glad we got to get back together and play D&D.